Wallride exclusive, the Wallride Experience. My name is Dez, aka FlippinBoards. I buy, sell, trade, and collect rare skateboard decks. You should too. That guy right there, 30 years in the game. I'm not lying about this. 30 years, man. It's been a minute. Mr. Unified, Mr. Sugar, makes the deck, skate the deck. Marko, Sharko, Jazbinsek.
Yeah. Tonight's guest is a veteran skateboard filmer. Tonight's story is behind the lens. Tuan Nguyen, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Dude, I appreciate you, man. Yes.
good.
Yeah.
Appreciate, man.
I'm excited, man, because I know you got stories, dude.
Dude, we old, that's why.
All right.
Yeah. What up, Toan?
What
Just
up?
chilling. What's up, Dez? How you doing?
What's up?
How you
Alright.
doing, brother? Good to see you.
I like the background. I like the boards in the background.
Dude, it's past your bedtime, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man. This is our tone wall. We got a bunch of your pro models here, the signed ones that we met up last week, and we got other Shorties bangers as well. But it's a very special episode, man.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean,
Thank you for coming, man.
Dude, yeah, thanks
you
for tuning
doing
in.
this.
Thanks for staying up late. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We got Tuan here. Let's jump right into it, man. Our viewers,
Absolutely.
everyone within the skateboard community, we're super stoked to hear from you and see you. And a lot of people have, been reaching out. Give us the update, man. If that's cool, we'd love to hear it.
Yeah. So pretty much, I go into the City of Hope this Saturday. So all my blood tests, everything, I'm in remission to get the bone marrow transplant. So doing chemo for like 7-8 months and getting like the transplant delayed like 3 times, and then in that whole time I got thyroid cancer too, so that delayed it. So it's been a rough year, but finally everything is going well. I go into transplant in about 3 days, so and I'll probably be in the hospital for about 2 or 3 months.
Got it.
So
Wait, is that
it's
straight
still-
100
the
days?
journey is still gonna be long. I'm not gonna lie, and I am scared, nervous, and everything in between. Because the recovery, there's chances of complications too. So so I'm gonna do my best to just go in there with a great attitude, and and just try to beat this thing.
Wait, do you have to be there for 100 days straight?
It's gonna be 100 days. The first 45 to 100 days is one of the most crucial periods, because what it does is you're basically trading one disease for another disease. So when you're getting a transplant, they give you in turn you get this thing called GVHD, which is graft versus host disease. It's almost like autoimmune disease where your body's like, what the fuck is, what is this in the body, right? It's like fighting it. So it's like, you're fighting this new like blood, like they're trying to figure out. So it starts attacking like organs and stuff like that. So you have to be in the hospital so they can give you like steroids and like medicine so it doesn't, like, it could be fatal. That's the crazy thing about it. You know what I'm saying? But City of Hope this is all they do. They just specialize in bone marrow transplant. So I'm definitely blessed to be in good hands. I have a great oncologist, and I have a great team behind me. But again, it is terrifying. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna basically just hit the gym or exercise in there all the time, and just force myself to eat so I don't lose that much weight. As for hair goes, I don't know, because I'm pretty sure I'll probably lose hair, but I'm only doing radiation for 3 days and chemotherapy for 3 more days. But I mean, that, compared to a lot of other people that I've talked to, some of them, they do like 6 or 7 rounds of this. I'm only getting 1 round,
Right.
which is like a week,
Yeah.
And then after that, it's almost like a blood transfusion. They basically FedEx the person bone stem cells, which is basically blood. I believe it's all from Germany.
Got it.
So it's a pretty crazy process.
And for everyone that was following, like on the GoFundMe,
Yeah.
there was news that came out about a week and a half ago, and you mentioned it a few minutes ago, where you said that the cancer did not metastasize, so meaning
It
it
did not.
spread.
Yeah, the thyroid, everything was, everything stayed in there. You know what I'm saying? So, last month I had to take this like nuclear pill, which is like, it's crazy. This pill like comes in a little canister and it's like radioactive. So after I got my thyroid taken out, I had to go on this 3 week of like low iodine diet, where I had to be very low iodine, just so when I take the pill, the radioactive goes, it just straight kills all any like cancer cells in my thyroid, you know.
Yeah.
And that was a crazy one, because I had a quarantine for 2 days by myself because I was beaming radioactive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
But
again, it's been a crazy journey.
Like the whole kind of the reason why you went through that process was so that hopefully, right, the result that you would hear is that it did not metastasize. So basically, you know, obviously the situation you're in, we're all here behind you. We want to support 100%. But the fact that that was some pretty good news, right? Because otherwise you wouldn't have been able to move forward in the next step.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had to take care of it because, you know, I won't have an immune system to fight any cancers. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I would have done a bone marrow transplant and then they would have found out later, like I wouldn't have no immune system to fight the cancer cells, then I would probably been, you know, in deep shit, you know.
Word.
So they had to take care of the thyroid thing first.
Got it, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just let us know how can we support? How can viewers out there support, man? You've had so much of an impact on, like, I told you in person when we finally met last week, I was like, dude, that Fulfill the Dream video, watching your part, literally, like, always put a smile on my face, man. Like, my parents were arguing, going through a divorce, you know, I'd pop in the video, try to just zone out for a few minutes. And like, dude, you literally had that impact on me, and I'm sure you've had so much of a positive impact on so many others, you know. Yeah. On the board, dang, they're off the board too. All the funny jokes you're doing, you know.
Magic.
And that's just highlighted in the small part of the
Thank
video,
you,
man.
appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
We want to say thank you, dude.
Thank you.
We have these boards on the wall, you know, the Toan Nguyen signed editions. We're gonna be giving these, having these out as an opportunity for people to buy and support, and the proceeds are gonna go towards you and your cause, man. And yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you could be an X-Man. You could turn to an X-Man, dude. Watch.
Yeah.
Just saying.
If you turn into an X-Men, which one would you want to turn into? We got a lightning round. A couple questions.
Yeah, probably Wolverine, man. You know what I'm saying? Indestructible. So. But yeah, you know, like during this whole journey too, which is kind of crazy, it's like, you know, you learn a lot about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You learn about like how, like, you know, when you're faced with your mortality, everything changes. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you thought was important becomes, you know, you don't get angry no more. I stopped drinking, you know, like for like, you know, since I got diagnosed, it's probably been like, you know, since like last November. You know, and then, you know, one of my buddies, he's going through leukemia too. He has hairy cell leukemia. His name's Stephen Daly. So we've been talking, you know, like pretty much every day, you know, prayers and, you know, and Bible studies and stuff like that. And it's been helping me with this journey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And,
TJ's
you
there
know,
for you?
What's up?
TJ's there for you too?
Yeah. I mean, again, just having like just everyone, like the skate community, it's been awesome. You know, I read all the messages. You know, anybody who writes me, I write them back. You know, and then there's people that's gone through cancer. You know, when Bill Weiss, you know, found out he got lung cancer. You know, I hit him up right away. You know, I mean, I just returned the favor. You know, like TJ Rogers, he went through his stuff. Preef over at Skate Mafia went through his stuff. You know, we talked for like hours. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's been a rad journey. You know, because I was able to connect with people I haven't talked to in a long time, new people and old people too. You know, got the whole team back together a couple of times. You know, like Brandon came over for like my party like a couple of days ago. You know, and again, just, you know, I'm starting to see my team manager a lot. My old team manager, George, and the guy, you know, he's been helpful. You know, my girl, she's, you know, I can't imagine, you know, her not being by my side, because this is a lonely journey. you know. So
You have a
yeah,
birthday
and I want
coming
to
up,
thank
by the
that.
way?
So that shirt that you're wearing, you know, I
Oh.
want to definitely thank, you know, the person that did that. He's all the way out in Canada, you know. Thank you. So, you know, again, just everyone that's been along this journey, you know.
For sure. I was gonna say, you have a birthday coming up, or did it just pass?
It's coming up.
Yeah, I have the birthday the 23rd
23rd, yeah.
of September. Yeah.
Happy early birthday, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing radiation that same day, so I'll probably be the new person. You know, it's kind of ironic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Dude, you're gonna turn X-Men on your birthday, dude. Watch.
Wolverine, man.
yeah.
Can you just talk about maybe how skateboarding, going into this, right? You said it just rocks your whole world, being diagnosed, and how has skateboarding kind of assisted in building that like resilience, dude? Because again, man, there's two ways you could look at it, right? And it's like either you crumble and you succumb, and there's all type of emotions, but seems like, you know, I'll let you speak on it.
Yeah, so anything that I do, and that's crazy how like you asked me that, because everything I do, you know, it comes back to skateboarding, you know, with like just trying the same tricks over and over again. You're almost going mad, you know, going crazy. But eventually, the more you do it, and eventually you figure it out. It's like a puzzle, you know what I'm saying? And I do the same thing with, you know, my piano. I learned how to play the piano, you know.
Yeah.
And I use that skateboarding, same thing. You know, I taught myself the piano. It was no different than me trying to just sit there and learning a tray flip for the first time, and you land it. You're like, oh my god, you know, no one's around, but it was just like, you know, it was everyone remembers their first kickflip, their first tray flips. I know, I remember mine. No one was around. I landed in the grass.
I was
You know,
there.
and
I think, dude. No, or maybe not. I was there for a lot of these fucking first tricks.
Yeah.
yeah.
We
You know,
fought-
again, it's
we
just
argued a
like
lot.
it all the principle. And even my buddy Steve, you know, same thing. Like, you know, I remember when I was going through the first couple months, he's like, you gotta treat it like skateboarding, man. You gotta, like, you know, you gotta keep on, like, you know, work at it. You know, it's you're gonna fall, you're gonna think, but it's how you get back up and how you know, react to all the situation. Like this whole journey, it's been one like
Hurdle.
mishap and like, you know, like one after another, and to bounce back every single time and have a good attitude behind it, it's very hard because, you know, like it's defeating, you know what I'm saying? But again, every day is a new day, and you just gotta you know, look at it like that.
Have you been skating?
No, I have been skating, but that's one of the things I'm planning to do is to jump back on the board when I get better. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, the other thing too, I can't be out in the sun because of the chemo. You get skin cancer, so I got to be very, very careful. I mean, again, you know, life changes. This disease, it flips your world upside down like you have no idea.
Right.
You know.
Dude, we appreciate you, man, for like taking the time to tap in with us. You know, people around the world, everyone wants to just, you know, get the update or find a way how they could support. So for you taking that time, man, it means a lot.
Thank you.
Are you down for a couple quick questions? Because I think
Dude.
we got
I'm
some,
here.
you know, we got
You know,
some
what are
questions.
the-
We got some cool
more
questions.
Shoot 'em.
All right, Toan. So here's a question from Sammy Baptista.
Oh shit.
All right.
Oh
All right.
shit.
So you did a lot of kickflip backside tail slides, kickflip backside nose blunts.
Yeah.
Who inspired you? Which skater inspired you? Who was your favorite skater? And a follow-up question: what happened with the kickflip back tail down Hubba in SF?
Oh shit. Oh, God.
And this is from Sammy Baptista.
Sammy Baptista. You know,
Wasn't
growing
Sammy
up,
there?
I guess one of my favorite skaters is Josh Kalis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, I always was a fan of his trick selection, the way he put his parts together, and you know, if you can see, you know, obviously, you know, I think time code, you know, he did the kickflip backside nose blunt on Sarah. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, wow, that was such an awesome the way he did it. You know. You know, and again, I had to learn that trick after I seen that. You know, who else? I was a fan of like Ryan Bertino's, you know, his part in what's it called, Secondhand Smoke was always cool, you know, like that was. I always loved like little short parts that was just short and sweet, you know, Geno's and stuff like that. As for the kickflip backside tail slide, we went up. That was our first trip to San Francisco, and we just jumped that. I remember that was our it was an AM trip, you know, nothing but it just that we went up there. I mean, it's been so long. I think I just tried. I'm not sure if I came close. I don't think so. I think I got into it, but it never. I mean, that thing's huge. You know what I'm saying? Like even that thing is no joke. You know, as you're rolling up to it. So everybody that does tricks down Hubba High or did tricks down there, props, you know. So unfortunately, that battle never happened, and I went up there like once or twice. But I end up getting it at LA High, you know, which I'll take that LA High. You know, I was trying to find like something to do it on. I remember that. I was like, all right, you know. So we went there, couldn't do that, and then finally, you know, LA High was pretty close to it, you know.
Yep.
So
quick question. So who are some of your favorite current skaters?
Tiago is one of, you know, all the primitive guys, like basically Cardos. Been a fan of Miles Silvas, like, you know what I'm saying, like just the primitive guys. Shane O'Neill, you can't, you know, you can't, that, you know, he's just unbelievable on a skateboard.
Right.
I mean, there's so many people that are like, there's a lot of good skaters that I still follow, you know what I'm saying? But those are the people that stands out the most, just because they remind me of like, you know, like 90s skaters like TJ Rogers, you know, definitely a fan of his skating and just, you know, all his trick selection.
What do you think makes Tiago? Because he's like, dude, finally I feel like the world's on notice. I mean, within the core skate world, people have known, but I think now he's really starting to get a lot of the shine and the.
I think he should have won Saudi a couple of times, hands down. All his video parts, you know.
Right.
Just the way that he brings, like, even just like switch push Mongo, you know how like these days a lot of people just want to try to push switch regular, and now he's just switch push Mongo, you know, which kind of reminds me of
does the same shit.
Yeah, Abe.
Wow.
Yeah, Abe.
The what?
Van England does that too. Remember,
Yeah.
like we grew up in the
Van
90s.
England.
That was like to show everyone it's switch.
It's switch,
When
yeah.
you push switch Mongo, it's like we're doing this shit switch.
Yeah, word.
That's what it was.
You know, it's funny because a lot of people thought that I pushed Mongo, you know what I'm saying, at one point. Because, you know, I think can fulfill the dream, a lot of my tricks are switch.
Word.
I heard a funny story tonight that you told somebody that stops pushing Mongo.
What's up?
Hey, come on. Tell Tone.
Right here.
Right here, tell Tone.
Be loud.
Toan,
Dave.
how you been? Long time no
Dave?
see.
Dave?
No, it was almost like just yesterday that I was like that little kid hanging out in Stick's workshop, watching LeVar McBride's part in Wheels of Fortune in 4-on-1. I remember.
Yeah.
Next to Tony Panunzio, Tony's making some like racist comments. This like white skinhead guy that was hanging out in there. You're like kind of like whatever about it, and then you're like, you know, you're pushing Mongo, right? Like, or I think you said it, or you're like, I think you know it didn't even come out like
You changed
you
his
were
life.
like it wasn't even in an inconsiderate way, but you were trying to like educate me, and you're like, you know, there's like a proper way that this is how the pros push, and I was like, or you said something like that, where like this is the proper way to
Really?
push.
Oh, man.
You changed your life. You changed
No, but I kind of, in a sense, like I was like, dude, I'm like, I had like a fork in the roads moment where I'm like, dude, this is a Shorty's writer, and he's telling me how, like, were you writing for Shorties at the time? I don't remember. Yeah, I think, because you were like dang near like hanging out at that board shop, Sticks. I was like, I ended up writing for. But you'd like kick me down with your like. That was probably why I hung out there, because I'd be like, dude, I think I'm gonna see Toan.
You were probably the second
was-
Asian dude in that city. That's why.
No, I swear, yeah, I think I was that like.
So after that, did you
Nice.
you stopped pushing Mongo after that? You stopped?
Yeah, and I was like kickflipping off of like lunch
That's why
tables.
I
I think
was
in that
like,
era.
another
I was,
Asian
like,
guy in the
down.
city.
I was like kickflipping off of everything, but then I remember.
Weren't you at my board release party?
Yeah. I went to the because I grew up skating with Kelly.
Yeah.
He at one point had been one of Sugar's finest, you could say.
You're
Marko, expert talent scout. But
That's so rad that Marko, like, Sugar, I'm so, like, rad to see that Sugar's still around, you know what I'm saying, after
I'm
all
seriously-
these years.
Yeah.
You know?
That's crazy.
Thanks for sharing that. Thanks for
Marko,
sharing
I'm-
that. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Still
sharing
going.
that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
David, so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dave.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Enjoy the show.
Tone, we're gonna jump right into the next question.
Wow.
We talk a lot about team dynamics
I
on
love
this
this
podcast, right? Team dynamics on Shorties. Who did you vibe with on the Shorty squad? And also, a follow-up question, did Brandon Turner pee on your leg?
Yeah. So
Didn't expect that one, did you?
Right? Yeah. Little bastard. Anyways, yeah. So me and Brandon.
I gotta
hear
this
Yeah.
story, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you about that now. Yeah. So the person that I always vibed with like the most was Brandon. Brandon, when I first got on the team, Chad was still putting everyone together. I was living in Mission Viejo, and I guess Chad gave Brandon my number, right? So one day I get a call, like literally out of the blues, right? And he's all, hey, is Toan there? I'm all, who's this? He's all, this is Brandon. You know, like he was a little kid. I think he was like 14 or 15 at the time. We're like 3 years apart, whatever, you know? So I'm like, oh shit. You know, so he, at the time I was renting a room out in Laguna Hills, just a long story. I was renting a room and I had him come down and, we ended up just skating and we just always just bonded, we shared rooms, during trips and stuff like that. So that's the question. Brandon was always probably the one I bond with. And as for the peeing thing, we were in, I believe Tampa or something that we were doing a little tour right there. We're just, this is the time when like everyone's already kind of like drinking and partying now. This is after Fulfill the Dream. So yeah, obviously I think we were coming out from a club, whatever, and I had like my going out clothes, so there weren't like skate clothes. So I was like had my jeans I wore that didn't, so they were my favorite jeans, and we're taking a piss, right? And all of a sudden I just feel fucking warm piss on the back of my leg, and he's laughing his ass off. You know how Brandon laughed? Yeah. I don't know if you can just imagine the way Brandon laughed. And obviously, yeah, I mean, then again, I'm sure every team has their tour stories, and that was the one that's a famous one too that we always talk about,
I was telling Marko, like, when I got on the Shorties, you and I became roommates. I was like, dude, Toan and I fucking argued about everything. Playing chess, just stupid shit.
Playing chess.
Wow. And like, I smile at everyone, like, dude, you guys fight so much. I'm like, well, fuck, I don't know, yeah. I'm like, why don't you sleep with Toan then? And, no, that's the reason why I took Shorties, because Musk was like, you're going to travel with your brother. I'm like, oh shit, you guys have no idea what happens between him and I.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, again, it was cool traveling with your brother. Got him on the team, got him to, because I know that at the time he was filming for 411 and doing stuff for like Rhythm Skateboards, so he was in between jobs, and then Shorties was looking for another, filmer, right?
I quit World because of
it. I mentioned,
I quit World because of it.
Yeah, what you did,
like
right?
2 days before a month and a half trip.
Wow.
And I was like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah, I think I remember that you did quit World. I think something didn't you?
Muska called me and I hung up on him. Because I didn't realize it was Muska. I thought I was getting prank called.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Is there like a story that you have, with the two of you that you could share right now? It could be something we never heard of, something crazy, maybe a Rocky moment where it was like Karate Kid moment.
you know, I think that he doesn't.
There's a
probably
few.
doesn't
Maybe she was.
remember, but I'll always remember it to this day. He fucking kneed me in my head, like
we're kids. Yeah.
fighting, and he fucking kneed me in the head. He literally like double dragon style, went like this
What?
and like that.
Yeah.
I had this noggin. I had to go to school.
Dude, I felt
with this
bad.
fucking
Oh,
right there, dude.
Do you remember
know,
like you're trying to beat that video game on Nintendo and like you never turned it off and I was mad at you and I turned it off?
Yeah.
I remember like I
So,
turned
yeah,
off his
that
video
was-
game one time because he like spent like 14 days trying to beat it.
So he turned off the video game that you were playing for
it
like
was something crazy.
I was an
but
asshole.
again,
I was an ass big brother.
Well, you know, you toughened him up, man, and then when it came
And
to
then,
skating,
you
that's
know what?
why he was
And then-
able to just
But like
go to another level.
he like got me to where I'm at now. Like yeah, like
Right.
yeah, we still we argue a
Yeah.
lot.
Right. That's brotherly love, man. That's how it is.
Yeah.
We have a last question.
Last question. Keelan Dad question.
Oh, what is it?
It's from Keelan Dad.
Feeling that. Okay.
Your magic tricks.
Right.
All right. So how was that day, and where did you guys film that? And what video was that in?
The one in Fulfill the Dream?
Yes, in the
It was
intro
at
of your part.
Denny's. Yeah, it was Denny's on Santa Monica Boulevard. So if you ever drive on Santa Monica Boulevard, you see a Denny's, or I think it was Denny's or IHOP. It was one or the other. I forgot what it is, but it was like it was right there on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Can we get you to admit? I mean, not admit, but to explain your magic tricks? Because now I'm seeing it in my head, and I always wondered how the fork one like tripped me out. But then it was always the one where you did that one thing with the finger.
Oh,
I
that
didn't-
one. Well, you got the fork ones. Ask that guy right there, my brother. He's the one that did that one. I learned
We've taught each other like we take each other's magic tricks.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you do
Yeah,
it?
I mean, even to
called
this day,
magic.
I'll send him like clips of magic tricks. I'm all, Tuan, check this one out. You know,
Yeah.
so to this
It's
day.
like you can't really explain it unless we have all the
Dude,
stuff.
the only one I learned, and I do this one to like my little 15-month-old, is that one. That's the only
Yeah,
one.
that was
That's
his-
the only one
that
I know.
was his-
I don't know how you did the thing with Sammy's head with the tape and the. I don't know how any of them work, but I always remember because you just start laughing. You guys are just
Well,
laughing
people,
at the end.
I mean, again, people they slow motion it, right?
Yeah.
So not a lot of people understand now. You know, I mean, again, it's you could figure it out, especially with the coin thing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You
The
can
coin
see it.
thing. Oh,
Yeah, him
my
and I, we just like we feed off each other. Like he would ask me and I would ask him like, how'd you do that? But
word. Hey man, well you're known for magic, you know, and the miracles are already working, dude. So like we truly appreciate you tapping in with us, man. We're 100% behind you. We're gonna have all the links where people can go, you know, the GoFundMe to get behind, support the cause, you know, the shirts, the merch, whatever we can do.
Yeah, that one me and my buddy Mike we started this thing called Project Hope Collectibles.com.
Cool.
Basically, just you know, it's a site where we raise awareness for people that's going through cancer. Myself, my buddy Steve, he's going through hairy cell leukemia. It's kind of like a hub where you kind of like you know, it has a link to the official GoFundMe for his. I'm actually I was able to give my buddy Steve a board so he can sign to, because he can't work anymore. So the thing about this disease is that like you can't work anymore. The doctor tells you because you're on chemo, so you can't be around people. So I had to shut down my business. I had to shut down everything. I didn't work for like 9 months. You know, yeah. I mean, and in this time you have to figure out how to, you know, not only keep busy but keep positive. And for me to help my buddy Steve, because again, he's a graffiti artist. He's a famous graffiti artist I've known for a long time. He got hairy cell leukemia, and the chemo screwed up his hands where he can't use it no more.
Oh wow.
Okay, and that's his work. So for me, and then like, he's helped me out with like this journey, and that's the least I can do.
Right.
You know, because he's a skater. Never went pro or anything like that, but it was an honor to help him get a board where it has his name on it. You know what I'm saying? Like as a kid, you grow up, you're like, wow, I wish I could have a name on a board. you know, and it's an honor just to help him get that, to help him raise some money because, you know, financially he's not able to work, you
Right.
know. So, you know, and then I don't know, like for me, if anybody else is going through some stuff, you know, it's a good place to hit me up, you know, call me, email me, I don't care, you know what I'm saying? It's you know, like, it helped me when somebody like TJ and all that stuff
Yeah.
that went through all that stuff. You know, I'm there for the other person too. You know,
For sure.
So,
Hey man, well,
Hey.
much love, and we are
Thank you.
excited to see you back on the board. You know, you got a journey ahead of you, but we look forward to the day when you're back on that board, and it will happen. It will happen.
Kickflip back tail Toro, dude.
Kickflip back tail El Toro. Yeah, you gotta kickflip back tail El Toro though.
Yeah.
what's up?
They want we
Staples Hubba.
You have to kickflip back tail El Toro.
Oh, really? Hey, are they gonna give me another cover for Thrasher? Or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're working on that.
Dude. He almost gave
Mike
up on his
Burnett.
cover. Remember when you almost gave up on your cover?
Yeah.
No way.
Dude, that was
Tell him,
fucking
quick-
sack.
Did you?
Quick question on the Kickflip
Yeah.
Back Tail cover Thrasher.
Yeah.
You were Am, which was unheard of, being on the cover at the time.
Yeah.
That moment was a pivotal moment in your skateboarding career, and did that make you go pro after that?
I thought that might, you know, might have like put me in contender. How about that? Of being the next Shorties pro, because I think everyone on the team knew Brandon was going to be the next pro, right? So for me, it was more like, for me, it felt like I was in contender to be the next pro, not before Brandon, but the one after. You know what I'm saying?
Toan was like, so like, no, Sammy needs to be pro first. I remember like that's what he said. Because I remember you're like, no, I want Sammy first, because like he was next in line, kinda.
Yeah, again, we're all shooting for that thing, but I remember I did that kickflip backside tail side probably the same time Brandon did that switch hard flip down Carlsbad, because I remember, because I used to date my ex-girlfriend in San Diego, so when I went down there, right, I would call Brandon. I'm like, hey, guess what? You know, we'd call each other, be like, we did this, and I remember Brandon, and he's just like, I won't tell you what I did. You know what I'm saying? But and I told him that because I didn't think I was gonna get the cover. I didn't even know about it. I was like, I did, you know, like I got this, and then like it was a surprise that I got the cover of Thrasher.
Dude, remember you almost like gave up?
Yeah, I almost gave up.
This
on
fool like
that
sacked on the kick. I was like,
Sacked
dude,
it.
I'm like, you made Burnett come out here? Just fucking do it. And he did it next try.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you talked to him?
But he took like a 30-minute break. 'Cause,
Right.
Like, he really sacked on the kink.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
Wow.
Burnett's here right now. Like, just fucking do it. He's like, I don't want to do it, but just do it.
Yeah,
And he
I
did
wanted
it.
to come back, dude, but I'm glad
I think
just
you're one of
did it,
the
you know, I'm glad
few skaters got the cover and the fold out with a sequence.
the sequence, yeah. So that was a crazy one, you know.
Yeah, 'cause
and
it
it
was
was
a
funny.
The
cover.
cover looked like a back tail.
Yeah,
It was a
and then-
kickflip back
and
tail,
then-
but the photo looked like a back tail.
Yeah, and
then
you
flip
opened it
the
up.
page,
It was a sequence,
in the
two-page
content.
sequence, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was fire.
But I was like, dude, you made Burnett drive out in San Diego. Just fucking do it. And he did it like literally the next try. But it was like 30, 40 minutes later.
Yeah, I think I think at the time it was I wouldn't say unheard of, because my George Nagai got the cover. You're my team manager. He was Am. You know, I wouldn't go as far as it was unheard of, but it was a rare to have an Am to have a cover. I think, especially Thrasher. You know, I mean, I'm pretty sure Appleyard. You know, he was Am. He got covers of Slap, but again, it wasn't unheard of. I'm sure it happened. I think Muska, I think he had a cover when he was Am. I believe so. You know, before he was pro. So.
But
yeah,
you
it
got
was,
the inside
it's still
cover
an
too.
honor
So
to
like,
be,
not a
you
lot of
know,
people to get that.
Yeah, you got the inside
Content's like
It's
sequence.
still an honor to say that I had the cover of Thrasher, because not a lot of people got the cover of Thrasher, right? I mean, that's what it feels like. You know, it's I don't know. It's still special to me. You know.
Well, you got a few covers, though, right? Was it Big? Did you get Big Brother?
I got a strength cover, you know, courtesy of my buddy Sean Peterson. He was like my, you know, personal photographer.
Well, you're in the yellow issue for Big Brother. There, you know.
What trick was the strength cover?
Yeah, no, remember like
They had a yellow. They yellow.
no,
Yeah,
they
I
had the
got the- I
black
got the
issue,
strength
the yellow
cover,
issue.
yeah.
But you had the interview in the yellow issue, big brother, right?
But
I had to check out on the yellow issue. Queen
Toan,
on the cover of
what
the yellow
trick
issue.
was the strength cover?
What's that?
What trick did you do on the strength cover?
All of
The Crooks transfer.
over what's that?
It's a Crooks
Overcooked?
transfer.
No, that was
Was
the
it?
video part.
Yeah, overcooked. Yeah. So
That
Yeah.
overcrook?
Yeah.
yeah, overcooked. Yeah.
Was it on? Oh shit.
Hey, we'll let you get
Hey.
on with it. Again, happy early birthday, man. Go make that history. You fulfilled the dream. Again, let's do it again.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me on, man. It's an honor, you know. And Marko, you know, thank you, my brother, Dez. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Boom,
Hey, where's
boom.
Bitcoin Satoshi at?
Oh, he's here.
Yes,
Show a little love, man.
Here we go.
He just came back from EDC. Look at him.
He just.
Thank you, man.
And
Love you, man.
I'll keep you guys posted too, like, you know, after I get out, you know, and even like maybe FaceTime too, like within the while I'm in the hospital.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll
Sounds
keep these
great.
guys updated too. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Have a good night, guys.
Peace.
Man.
All
right,
later. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
We are. I love this part. Story time. Jump right
pull
into
the board.
it. We're gonna jump right into it, bro. Boom. So
Alright.
from the, is it okay if I call you old school?
Yeah.
Because I was like 7 when I
I
was.
feel like I'm chaperoning this right now.
Yeah, when I was 7 when I was like popping into VHSs, but at least I know what a VHS is. So here, man, you just gotta open this. This is my product, surprise deck.
Yes.
And
I'm
enjoy.
watching the episode like, damn.
You see, yeah.
You guys
Thank you,
go,
thank you,
I've
brother.
been waiting for this stuff.
Thank
Give
you,
me
brother.
take the
I love
trash.
it. Oh, this is the
Show that, yeah.
this is the original one.
Show that to the
I
camera.
remember you brought this.
Yes.
This is the size my brother and I skated 7.5.
7.5 screen. This is the screened edition. This is the
Well-
OG.
Let me inspect if it's still screen.
He's the Sir Inspect the deck.
It is. Yeah. You can see how it like pops up
Screened.
the colors. Yeah.
Screened.
You can
So
just go under the light.
Since you do this, because a screen or a heat transfer, what lasts longer? I've always wondered that.
Silk screen.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. The paint is on thicker
Got it.
because with the heat transfer process is silk screen
Okay.
or digitally printed on the plastic, so it's very thin. The paint.
Got it.
Silk screen is on thicker.
heat transfer started around like what year?
Like mid 2000s.
Mid
I think,
2000s?
Early 2000s.
Because
Yeah.
like from what I have seen, it was like 2001,
Yeah.
2002, early 2000s, right?
Right.
But this board came out in like what 2003
I want to say between
or 2?
like
Maybe.
in 02, 03.
Yeah, around there.
Roughly around that time because I think my brother got let go in 03. Right before we went on a Europe trip. So I think it was like he just turned. No, he didn't turn pro because he had a couple of boards, but that was his first one.
That was the first
Yeah,
pro.
that was the first one.
First pro debut.
And I think he had like 4 or 5, and then yeah, and then Guilty came out, and like you guys in the store, like 3 of the OGs got let go.
Word. Yeah. By that time, Shorties was already freaking
Yeah.
exploded. Like it's what 2 years back to back. The Trans World
Awards.
Awards. I
Yeah.
mean, it was going
Team-
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, so what do you know about this graphic that you could tell us? Like,
So okay, what I remember his good friend, which I know too, the Mike Lawler, had drawn up. It's kind of like the similar thing like that,
Mhm.
and he had turned it into I don't know whoever Shorties, but they ended up taking that idea and giving it to the guy that did the Garbage Pail Kids series.
oh, word.
They used his drawing, which was the same idea, but Mike Lawler, which Toan and I, like we grew up, I know his family and stuff, but kind of sucked. But Toan had no control over that at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was more of like,
but
here, this is the graphic.
this was Toan's idea. Mike had drawn it up. Toan turned it in. Like, I like this. And they're like, I don't know what was the reasoning, but they never used his drawing.
I mean, but they used at least his.
That was the
concept.
idea.
Yeah.
It was the idea. So,
Of
but
pulling a rabbit out of
but,
a rice
yeah.
patty hat.
you gotta make any of us would have been bummed like, fuck. Yeah, you know, like,
yeah.
because like it's a magic thing. That's
Right.
That's what that was the idea. the magic.
Show the graphic.
So you guys in Fulfill the Dream, you know, there's that whole segment where Toan's doing a bunch of magic tricks at the now we know it's a Denny's.
Denny's.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how did you guys like? I didn't learn this magic trick stuff, and then this. Could you spin the board too? Sorry, I didn't mean to
No,
flip the ball.
I figured out, I did that, like, spinning books and stuff like that, and then, like, Toan and I, like, we pretty much grew up, parentless. So, we were just idiots, but, we just, like, fed off each other and stuff.
Yeah.
But when he did that, I still can't do a skateboard. I don't know how
I don't know how he was doing.
because it's so off. I learned in school, like, spinning books,
right.
but, yeah,
He was spinning the board. That's
he learned how to spin a board, but, like,
yeah. So I'm stoked on this one. This is part of my
this is
personal
crazy. I used to
collection.
skate
Like,
this size.
7'5". Look at like the shape, Marko. It's changed, right? That is
changed,
not.
yeah,
People aren't
it's-
skating that these days.
We
This is
talk
like
a lot-
probably prime wood too.
We talk a lot about
You're right. Yeah. Yup. Prime. That's prime wood.
we talk a lot about decks, graphics on this podcast. So when you look at this board, you can see right away how flat it is.
Yes.
You know, today's decks have much more concave. Then we talk about like the colors of the veneers, stain.
Hold that up. Like
It's
yeah.
different. They don't do the stains anymore.
That's like
you
a
know?
minty stain.
Yeah.
What was your
And then-
favorite like top color? We all had,
Maybe
like,
blue.
Okay.
Blue. I'm not too particular, but a lot of skaters
Don't skate
cannot-
red, huh?
The red.
They don't skate
exactly.
red. Yeah. I
the
don't
red
like
top.
Nigel.
Mine was blue or red.
Or
Oh,
red.
you
yeah.
won't skate it, or that
No,
was your
that's
favorite?
like
Oh, that was your favorite.
I hated purple
Yeah. That's so
and the yellow top because like I like blue or red. I don't know what
Word.
it is, but
wow.
Yeah, so this is a completely like we don't skateboards like this no more. You know what I mean? Small, flat.
dude,
Silk
Dave
screen.
Baczynski still does.
He does, yeah. He skates.
Oh, shout out to Dave Baczynski.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What up, Dave?
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah. What? 7'5"?
I think he still skates a 7.5.
Smokies.
Yeah.
Technical out here.
So Shorties did go to Prime
Yeah, I think they were always at back in the day.
back in the day.
From what I remember,
Well, what happened with Prime, it was Steve Rocco controlled that wood shop.
Yes.
It wasn't his, but then Steve Rocco and Dwindle went to China, and Prime opened the door to other brands. And that's when Shorty started doing boards with
Okay.
Prime.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened.
Got it.
Yeah.
But that's why I was asking, because like this is screened, but I feel like around the same time there were heat transfers coming out. So I actually thought there was a heat transfer, and then recently when I looked at it again, I was like, oh my gosh, it's screened. Which in the collector world, it's like it makes it more valuable.
Yeah.
Since you like do the big the heat transfer, what's cheaper, screening or heat
No,
transfer?
heat transfer is way cheaper.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why, most decks in skate shops are heat transfer because the price is much more,
Do
economical.
you know who came up with that?
Yes,
Like,
we
who was
do.
the first one?
Yeah, we do. China.
Like-
They came up with the concept of
Oh.
heat transfers.
So there's not a person though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know which factory, but I know who brought it to America. So Chinese developed this technology.
Okay.
Okay. Steve Rocco was doing silk screen. Steve Rocco had a print shop. The boards were made by Prime, which was not his wood shop. And then what happened that Steve saw a guy came over from China. His name is Woody.
Oh, so
Yeah,
there's a guy.
I got the
And his name is
intel on it.
Yeah, you got-
So Woody came from China, and then Steve Rocco check that out, the technology of printing on plastic and then transferring the ink onto the board. And Steve Rocco said, "I want that." And then
So World was the first.
World dwindled.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Strike again.
Okay.
When
And
you
then-
when you first saw
No,
the heat.
the story
Okay.
continues.
Yeah. Okay.
This guy sold millions of heat transfers to everybody in America. And, for a good amount of money. So he made a mini fortune with that.
Wow.
Anyway, but yeah.
No, so when you saw heat transfer for the first time,
Mm-hmm.
like, did it blow your mind? Because were you making boards yet, or were you just like, yo, what is?
Yeah, because I couldn't figure out how would it stick on the board,
I've always wondered
know,
that. I watched Tori
yeah.
do. I'm like, how does it stick to the board?
Well, there's like a paint that's kind of like glue behind it that sticks to the lacquer on the board.
Yeah.
That's what it is. If you look behind the transfer, there is a coat it's white or clear, and that kind of that's
so
what works.
thin. It's like this
Super
sliver.
thin.
Yeah,
Right?
because I always
Yeah.
wanted that go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. For everyone out there, hey, this is what we do, man. I mean, a deck is not just a deck. It's a story, skate history, literally skate history.
Yeah.
And
It's like a baseball card.
exactly. So, I know you're all telling me, because I sell boards.
Yeah.
And people are always tripping on me too. Like, oh, why are you selling it for this way? Everyone thinks you're crazy. Just talks all this trash, and then when it pops, they're like, oh my god, that's the guy. And it's like, no, you guys are tripping. I was telling you, just collect them like they're dope. If anything, whatever, if they don't go up in value, it's still sick to have.
Yeah.
You know, so
I think like most skaters that collect this stuff is for their personal. Like, they don't care if it's like expensive or not. Or like, it's because like, you know, we're all a small community. Like,
we're
and we're hyped on our friends.
right, right.
Well, cool.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
So this is the first graphic.
That was his
Your
very
mother told
first
us graphic.
pro board. Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
And I used to put a black sticker right over the O right here, so it would say Tuan.
Yeah. People are like, dang, dude, you're pro. They're like, dang, you're pro.
Everyone
You're like,
laughing like, Muska's like, yeah, I'm your pro for Shorties too.
Sick.
that's sick. Yeah, and that one's signed. So I had to get that signed. We pulled it up, and it was awesome. You know, we got to Toan to sign a bunch of boards, and we have boards on the wall, guys. They will be available on Wallride X. 100% of the proceeds go towards Toan's cause, supporting. You know, he's going through his treatments, and this is just our way to get behind it. Not only, where's the? Let me hold on.
Wallridex.com.
Show you that.
We'll
See
have
this?
the boards.
Different, and they're gonna have like different signatures and different colors. I mean, same signature but different colors. And yeah, limited edition. You know, 100% of the proceeds go towards the cause. Also, is gonna come with signed grip.
By the one and only.
Yeah.
You're gonna be signing some grit, man.
So you get some grip, you get the grip, and you get the board, and it goes towards a great
I
cause.
mean, I was a TM at Grizzly, so.
Yeah.
There you go. It only makes
Yeah.
sense. So yeah.
All right.
Exclusives.
Tuan, you and your brother Toan, where did you guys grow up?
So we grew up mostly in Orange County. My dad, his job, like we moved a lot.
Okay.
But we were mainly based out of Orange County. But like we moved to you know, Utah when we were little kids. All over Orange County. But pretty much that, and then Long Beach.
We talked about Mike Lawler.
Yeah.
Who's Mike Lawler?
Mike Lawler, that was when we were living in Temecula. I'm pretty sure he's the same age as my brother, Toan. And then there was another kid, Curtis, I forget his last name. He's a photographer now. He hangs out with like Teep and all them dudes.
Buchanan?
Buchanan, yes.
Worked at Supreme.
Yes, so I met...
Shout out to Curtis.
Curtis, yes. So they were all kids. That's how I met them. We lived out there, and then my parents separated. I ended up leaving. My brother stayed in Temecula for a little bit, and then I moved back to, you know, Long Beach, Orange County area. And then my brother got sponsored, and he moved to. Where did he move to again? Laguna Hills. By himself, but pretty much it's always Orange County, Long Beach area. So
Cool. We have a question from Mike Lawler for you.
shit.
So you were a sponsored skateboarder yourself.
By default,
The brand you were on?
Nation.
Skateboards.
Yeah,
You were in the magazines.
yeah.
Whoa.
And then you went from being a sponsored skateboarder to being a filmer.
No.
Something happened.
Let me back this up.
Okay, let's talk about that.
I was trying to get sponsored back in the early '90s. I blew my knee out
Oh.
skating,
Yeah.
and then started filming everybody. I went on one of my first trips. It was like Nation, and came back from that trip. They put me on the team, and then I got kicked off a year later.
Oh man.
Because I was like, why do you guys put me on? But whatever. Steve Size was part of the
What?
He part
Okay.
of he was like a part of the nation. It was like Rothmeyer's who was on nation? James Riff, Stefan Notardo, Rob G almost got on, but he got on New Deal instead. Somebody else, and then I mean I got the ad out of this, I don't care. And then someone put I've never met him before, a Panama Dan got on, and then he like took control, to keep me up. Like I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care. Like well, I don't know why I'm on here anyways. But yeah. So I just filmed. Never tried. It was a fluke, but it was fun.
You still film today,
I
right?
mean,
Yeah,
Skateboarding.
yeah.
Pull the next board.
yeah, I want to hear
Yeah?
some Shorty stories.
All right.
How did that happen, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you brought boards too, so we're gonna get into yours. crack
Where's the
that.
top at?
That side, yep, it's
Where do you get these like wrapped up at?
wrapped up
No, like
or like made. Yeah, I had them custom made a few years ago, and stoked on it.
Oh,
Happy to.
shit.
Yeah, show the can. Show the can.
I remember this one.
Yeah.
Dude, Shorties did some crazy graphics.
They got after it.
But none of us, we all laughed about it. People were like, damn, that's kind of crazy. But like,
Right.
you know what? If it sells, it sells. Like,
Right.
We all made a lot of money at Shorties.
That's
Which is
word.
crazy.
Say. That's
But
look at that. BT, right? Talk about Brandon, man.
man, I love Brandon to death. Like,
You met him when he was like, well, 13.
so I
14?
met him before even the Shorties, like when they were kids, and then
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
we like never really like were close until like one of my first trips with Shorties, and then cause like him and I had really dry humor.
Yeah.
And we just laughed at dumb shit. And our whole goal was to annoy George, the guy, on every fucking trip.
Yeah. George the guy was who?
Yeah,
Team-
team manager for
Team
Shorty.
manager for
Right.
Shorty.
Shout out
So
to George.
that-
Shout out to George
Love
the
you,
guy.
George, but that was our goal, was to annoy the shit out of you.
Hey,
It wasn't just me and Brandon; it was everybody.
yeah. That was the
Like,
goal.
But like, you know what? George took like a champ. Like, never said anything. I'm like, damn. And then when I became team manager at Grizzly, so I'm like, dude, I called you. I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry, man. Like,
You
what
feel-
the shit you went through.
Right.
But
Hey, but you know.
we were kids.
Right.
George was a kid, and we got to travel. Like, but Brandon, man,
Got a crazy BT story for us? I mean,
I'm trying to.
we already heard about the
There's
fiend
so
on
many. I mean, like him and I, like I kicked him out of my house, like yelled at him, and you know he's my little brother. We're pretty much like family.
Word.
I missed him the other day at my brother's thing because I showed up late. But him and I, out of everybody, Shorties, besides my brother, I talked to him more than anybody else.
Mm.
And then be Sammy and then Chad.
Right.
But other than that, I don't really keep in touch with it. It's hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brandon, I still will call me and text me. The other day, he's like, "Hey, I'm in LA." I'm like, "Dude, I just woke up. Like, I'm not."
Dude, I mean, you said it about the graphics, how they were like pretty edgy.
Oh yeah, they all went with it. No one ever questioned anything
Wow.
because we were kids. We didn't care. Like we're like at the time, like we never realized it, but because of all like how crazy it was, it sold more.
Right.
Especially with all the ads and stuff. Like, you remember like
Yeah.
the Shorties ads? Like, they're crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
Bro, they were
And-
the largest advertiser out of all the brands.
Oh, is
that right?
Shorties. They spend the
Yeah,
most cash on
I remember
ads.
like people running ads, like one or two. Like, Shorties ran 8 or 9 ads in every magazine.
It's crazy. Yeah.
And it was crazy marketing.
Yeah.
But at the time, like, we never thought about that. We're like,
Right.
oh, they're paying us this much and we get to travel and like giving us $60 a day per diem. Like, that's all we cared about. We
Yeah.
didn't think about this, but all we said was yes.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you just live in.
But like shit like this these days would not fly.
I know, it's not. Well, actually, your brother, they remember that cereal graphic? I think it was a cereal.
Oh
one,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, there's a Muska one behind you. It was like the Honky Pops. But then
Oh yeah.
your brother's
Grab
was
it,
like
grab it.
even
Yeah.
gnarlier.
Show it.
Dude, I freak. Yeah,
His was like some
Like Tony, rest in peace. He was a marketing genius.
Genius.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Crazy genius, Tony. Yeah. Rest in peace.
Whether like a lot of people like it or not, it was kind of like NC-17 type shit
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes. But man, that's how we got paid a lot at Shorties.
Right. Shout out to BT.
But I don't think like that shit would fly these days anymore. You know this.
Yeah, it's a little bit more politically
Yeah.
correct type.
I know,
aspects,
like,
you know?
You might get canceled. You might get canceled.
Yeah.
Man, it is like
But-
a bar.
Hey, I personally love that era of skateboarding. You know.
Yeah,
That's my favorite.
And I appreciate Marko like starting his own magazine to do that stuff. And the Shorties was their number, like they put all the crazy ads and Big Brother because we knew we could get away with all that dumb shit. Because like Transworld wouldn't accept it, Thrasher wouldn't accept it. Big Brother's like, yeah, let's do this.
Exactly. That's the reason why Steve Rocco started
Wow.
Big Brother
Yes,
magazine.
because
Really?
he couldn't do that.
His ads got denied at Transworld.
Oh,
Remember
wow.
we talked about Thrasher, Transworld,
Yeah.
NorCal,
And
SoCal.
Tony knew that. And Tony's like, Rocco's gonna
Let's
let me
go.
do
Let's
whatever
go
I
with
do.
Big Brother.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
I advertise in Big Brother magazine.
Yeah, I was like, it was kind of crazy sometimes, but man,
Yeah, I felt like that was the magazine my mom wouldn't let me buy. So I'll like flip through it and like, oh my god, you're not getting this. I'm like, oh, come on.
dude, I'm not gonna name no names, but some of the homie skaters got like their girlfriends saw it, like what the? I'm like, why'd you even post me that shit?
Shout out to Rosa, by the way. I gotta do it, you know?
Oh man,
Signed by Tone.
I never got to meet her, but
You just heard about the legend? I know, that's kind of crazy.
when I was at Shorties, I think she had like just gotten her like teaching credentials, and she left Santa Barbara. So it was around that time. I always asked Chad, like, did you ever hook up with her? And like, he would never answer that question.
Rosa, man.
Tone was in love with her. That's why they like, did that Shorties with that hardware thing.
It fulfilled and then fulfilled the dream where it's like,
Yeah,
it was
right off
real.
the bat.
Cloud, yeah.
Yeah.
It's for real, for real. Shout out to Rosa.
Tuan, we have a question from Sammy Baptista for you.
Oh, yes.
If you could talk about the Long Beach skate scene, 4-on-1 video magazine. And do you remember Danny Montoya's Nollie 180 Switch 5?
Yes, I
on
filmed it.
El Dorado rail? Yeah. Can you talk about that era?
Yeah.
4-on-1 Long Beach skate scene.
So I think that was in his transroll part. It was his last trick.
You filmed it?
I filmed it. I remember a bunch of us were there. We got kicked out. The cops came. Everyone left. Danny and like, I need this last trick. So we stayed in the parking lot. We went back in, and then everyone came back in again. And he did it. I gotta back up here. Ty Evans is the one that started my career.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
But
New information.
yeah, so back to that trick. Every time this is when Ty was working for Transworld. Every time I gave Ty anything, he would slow-mo all my tricks because Transworld paid $10 a second.
What?
So he would just like, he would slow-mo every trick I gave him just so I could make the most money out of it. I'm like, homie shit.
That's fine.
Because I filmed Dan, Brian Paz, rest in peace, Rick Jaramillo, Caesar Singh. So I used to film all the Earth and Rhythm guys back in the day, like the mid-90s and stuff. And that's when I met Ty, when he was filming for them, but he was in San Diego. So I took care of all the writers up here. And then Ty, actually, when he went to Transworld, I think, he told Chris Miller about me. He's like, I have a guy, like, you should have him work with him. But the thing was, I had to move to San Diego, and I said no.
Oh.
Ty understood. But like, well, half the dudes that I filmed that are part of Planet Earth and Rhythm live up here. Why should I move down there?
Right.
And it all worked out. So, but Ty was the one that like backed me, like got me going. And till this day, when I see him, like, what up? Like,
Damn. That's sick.
Sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's sick. I did not know that.
Yeah. So yeah, Ty pushed my career,
Right.
and then he didn't have to do it. Like him and I, we went to a lot of raves doing stuff.
What? Oh, what?
Why do you think like a Rhythm Genesis? All the music was that shit.
Oh my.
That was our raver
God.
days.
What? That's fire. You're an OG raver.
That was
man.
our raver
The
day.
real
That's
deal.
why like everyone always gave him shit for all the music he used for Rhythm Genesis video.
Yeah.
That was our era. Like we went to raves.
Ever gone to a rave, Marko?
Never.
No way, dude. European, no rave? I'm like, what?
Never been to a race.
This is the year.
You know what?
man.
I'm gonna hit you up, the dude.
Oh, this is the year, bro.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with shit about my chick. My homegirl, like we go to rave. So I was like,
Yeah.
You still go?
Hey.
fuck yeah, I go, dude.
Oh.
I'm a drum and bass head. Like I love.
Let's go. I was playing drum and bass when you got here. That just by chance.
Yeah.
But it wasn't by chance.
Oh my, dude, Toan and I went to.
What? You guys went to raves? Tone.
Mike Lawler. Like,
What is this? The rave undertow of the skate industry that I
Yeah, so,
never
like,
knew about?
yeah, me, Ty,
All the rhythm dudes.
rhythm dudes. Like, I'm not gonna name them names. Some people like don't want to hear it. Like they don't.
They're like,
But-
no!
Same Planet Earth rhythm dudes.
Hey, yo!
We were kids, you know. It's like mid '90s stuff.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
before we were 21s. I was like,
Real
you could
raves.
do it, yeah.
That's the real rave scene.
Like $20 get in, like we'd all sneak in and shit.
Like the spot isn't, you don't know the spot till like
Yeah.
the day of or even a few
Dude,
hours before.
I used to fucking fandangle us. I would walk up and be like, Tuan +3 on the guest list, and like as they're looking, I would look for another name with like +10, and they're like, no, you're not on the list. I'm like, all right, whatever. And I would tell somebody, I was like, so and so +10, just say that. They'd go up and be like, here you go, and that's how we'd all get it.
It's like OG raver tactics.
That's how we
It's
actually
incredible.
did.
Skate and rave, and then skate the next day.
Yeah. I mean, the first Fulfill the Dream thing was pretty much a rave.
Yeah.
Like the premiere was a rave at some Snow Valley or something like that. Yeah.
Can you talk about the that video premiere? Fulfill the Dream video premiere. Where was it? Who were the artists?
So
With the product toss and all the madness that was
it
going
was
on.
at Snow Valley Resort, the first ski resort before you hit like Big Bear and all that stuff.
Okay.
But
Up in the mountains.
yeah, it
Okay.
was. I think it was a collaboration between George and Chad because they're both into like DJ, so they hired like all these DJs that are big time now. At the time, they're all kids, and I'm friends with a lot of DJs, and I got into DJ because of that shit.
Right.
But yeah, it was like A-Track, P-Trix, which I'm really good friends with. I can't remember, like, you know, the Alcoholics, which I've
Wow.
DJ'd, opened up for them before. Pretty much it's like LA, like underground legend
Yeah.
dudes. Which Chad and George, that's what they're into. And because of them, I learned about all that stuff.
So all these.
So what was on the flyer, all those DJs, would be relevant now if someone had a show with all those DJs. Because A-Track was like
Right.
Kanye's DJ.
Right.
now,
Right.
yeah.
Yep. So this is at the Shorties premiere.
At Snow Valley.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so how was that?
These,
like,
yeah,
what
these
happened?
guys like had just
Fulfill the Dream, the premiere.
they were all
Up in the
kids.
mountains.
Yeah.
How
DJs.
what happened like after that video, dude? Because I mean,
You know what? I never really.
did you guys know it was
So
gonna like change the world essentially?
I wasn't film. I just filmed my brother's stuff. I was filming 4-1 at the time. I didn't think nothing of it. It's like, oh yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna film my brother's
Just
stuff.
another video.
Yeah, just and then that came out and like oh hell yeah, that's dope. And then I think because of that and Ty, like everyone, I don't know, it was weird. Like, you know, skateboarding is a small community, especially in Long Beach, because everyone just like migrates there and try to like make a career out of it. I don't know why people move to Long Beach, because a lot of skaters would come and like not make it, but some people do. People get lazy when they move to Long Beach. I don't know what it is.
So when did you like? All right, but did you ever notice that like, oh wow, this fulfill the dream thing is like
No, like we just like
you're just like
we
oh,
just thought like yeah, like this and that.
right,
I don't think anyone like realized it until like I think after the Transworld premiere, the Transworld Awards,
right,
that's when like everyone was tripping out.
Right.
And April, that used to date Tony, that owner, she edited the video, and she never edited video in her life.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
But like none of us thought like that was gonna be. Yeah, I don't know. And then I got hired on to do Guilty, and I filmed the rest of the Shorties videos until it kind of went under in 2005, 6-ish.
Right.
But yeah, no one ever thought that. Like, it's like any other video, I guess.
Wow.
But
Oh no, man.
but you know what?
Yeah.
Everyone,
It's one of the classic videos.
everyone put their heart and soul into that. But I think a lot of people wanted to see Chad's Toy Machine Part 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, let's pull the board.
how do you know what's what?
Me, you know, Magic.
You know,
Is it
Magic
good?
Johnson has no more AIDS, right?
Magic. Shout out to Magic. Yeah.
Here we go.
Pull this one out. Show the camera, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh
Dude.
shit.
Wait, is there something else in there?
There actually is, dude. I'm so glad you remember that because
I
I
smell something right now.
pulled that out. I believe there might be another
Little surprise.
a real surprise here. I forgot
Ghetto
about
Child wheels, huh?
Whoa.
that. How do you know?
All right, so that
Show that
Maybe-
to the cam.
Oh,
take him out of the bag, maybe. Show the.
I have a story about Ghetto Child, dude.
That's what I heard. I didn't know. I'm like,
Yeah.
does he have
It
a
was
story?
like-
I was like, let me put the wheels in there and see what happens.
Oh my god. Damn, they're not even yellow. Are these the OG ones, right?
So cheap, baby.
Show
So
the camera.
cheap.
Tuan, yeah.
Dude. So you know, like we brought it back a few years ago.
Yes.
You want to hear the story?
I want to hear any Ghetto Child story, man. How did it even come about?
So okay, back in 2013.
You could take them out. Yeah.
Take him out, yeah.
Yeah, back in 2013, this girl I was dating, she wanted to go to school in San Luis Obispo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, fuck it, I'll move up there. It's like just 2 years. So I moved up there. Ended up working for, you guys heard of, Skate Warehouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. So they hired me on, which is crazy. I didn't know anybody up there, and this dude that I know that was from Long Beach was a bartender up there. So he put in a word for me. So I got hired on. I started. I worked in the warehouse with them, and then I was filming all the product reviews.
Word.
So about 2015, right before I moved back to Long Beach, Happy Hour, his sunglasses,
Mm-hmm.
had they showed up with all the team and stuff and do a signing. And I hadn't seen Brian Herman in a long time. And he was there, so they all stayed at my house and we're just reminiscing about
Yeah.
Ghetto Child because we took him on his first trip, was Ghetto Child trip, which I'm gonna talk about. We all got banned from Canada, which is another.
Shout out to Herminator.
So we started talking about, damn, we had like a bring back Ghetto Child. I'm like, I'm moving back to Long Beach in a couple months, blah blah blah. So when I moved back, I hit up Herman and Braden Safransky,
Mm-hmm.
which he was on the Happy Hour trip too.
Okay.
So then I'm like, what do we do? And I saw, should we call up Muska? So I hit up Chad, and Chad was like, you know what? If you guys want to do it, you have my blessing. So then Benny Bermudez, which was our old Shorties and Ghetto Child TM,
Mm-hmm.
I hit him. Well, I didn't hit him up yet. We were just talking about it, and Benny hit me. I was like, oh, dude, I gotta. So he's on board. And then I hit up Tori.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Tori, we're gonna do this. Like, you want to be part of it? So we put our money together and brought it back for a little bit.
Mhm.
This was like during COVID.
Word.
yeah.
Word.
Yeah, so we did that. It was fun. Like, COVID screwed everything up.
Yeah. Talk about it.
Yeah, but everyone we put on the team were AMs, Ghetto Child. So I got Tay back on. We got Windsor.
Wow.
Who else we put
Oh,
back
that's
on?
fire.
Everyone that was on the original team that was AM, we put back on.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, and then I put on Derek D-Rex,
Mm-hmm.
which was new, and then Mikey Haywood was the other kid that we put on. But yeah, we
Brought it back.
did it. But now Shorties is
Bringing back.
they're
everything
doing
back.
all their stuff
Mhm.
because like none of us did the sales.
Right.
Like that's what kind of I think it screwed it up because I was too busy filming. Benny was like doing this, like he had another job, and like, everyone was doing a thing, like no one like kind of like pretty much none of it did the marketing or anything.
Yeah.
We just like posted on Instagram, like
Yeah.
hopefully it happens.
Yeah. So when it comes to the wheel skateboarding market, 95% of the skateboarding wheels are covered by Spitfire and Bones.
Yes.
95%.
95. Most of
Yeah.
the wheels are sold by either Spitfire and
Yeah.
Bones. And
Wow.
Spitfire, let's say 60-40. 60% are Spitfire wheels and 40% are
Oh, and we knew that.
that. And
We banked on nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so what I'm trying to say is to, make it in the wheel market. It's just extremely tough.
It's not gonna happen. Yeah.
It's just,
We tried.
Those two brands just
We
like
banked on a nostalgic.
Right.
Because a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
would like hit us up DM us, oh this and that, and like we took it all and like
Yeah.
then, like we would do it because like everyone that was in the Ghetto Child is like my age. now.
Right.
So they just want like I want that fucking breakaway pants or.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the soft goods that kept us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. So I know you mentioned like, oh, they're not yellowed. So I don't even know
Yeah.
how that happened, but
Because
Or
like
didn't
the
happen.
last time I Ghetto Child was like this was like over 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it was,
Crazy,
I was like, yo.
this one got Chad on it.
The reason why, so by default they turn yellow, unless if they put a chemical in the wheels that prevents from yellowing.
You made wheels, yes? Who did you go through?
I printed on wheels. I never actually. Yeah, I got them made.
Yeah. Because
I got 'em made. And right now the wheels that I'm skating are from overseas.
okay.
And personally, like they're better than Spitfire and better than Bones. So
Really?
Bones has a new formula called X formula,
Yeah.
and of course Spitfire has a Formula 4. So those are the two formulas that are like the best formulas out there.
So this
See,
one's
like-
competing.
But the ones that I'm skating, I think they're better than those formulas.
And you know what?
But they're
Like
from overseas.
I know you. Like I'm sure. Like
Yeah.
I didn't really care what kind of formula it was because like we all got
But-
free shit anyway. So it's like-
Yeah. But I print them.
Okay.
I print on them, but I don't actually pour the wheels.
But I understand. Yeah. So we went through. It was out of Virginia. They did like
Creative.
Yeah.
Creative
They
European.
did like a OJ and all that stuff. So I think.
Unfortunately, they shut down.
Oh, they did. Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like all I remember. Like they were like manufacturing ours.
So there's no more OJ wheels?
They are, but they're made overseas.
Oh, okay. I got it. That was
Yeah.
I remember. I forgot who it was. Whoever was doing Dark Star wheels were hitting me like, we can do your thing. Like, I had told everyone I was like, yeah, that's all good. Like, maybe we should have done it, but
Dark Star was and Industries.
it was like out of Orange County somewhere.
Huntington Beach
Yeah.
and Industries,
Okay.
and then Jart ended up buying them. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump to this board though, because this
Yes,
is literally
let's talk about this board.
Is this
90.
the OG one?
This is OG, and again, screen printed. You know,
It is cool. It is.
Man, there's a board I brought.
yeah.
Baca is one of my favorite skaters, and Baca used the same graphic.
Oh yeah,
What?
yeah,
Bring
yeah,
it
yeah,
up.
yeah,
Bring
yeah.
it-
Let's
bring
see
it
it.
up.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
There it is.
Let's see
Somewhere.
it.
Got some. Yeah, I believe this is 90s. Yep, there it is. Oh my god.
That's hard.
I love Baca. Like
Baker.
Baca's one of my homies. My homie Matt Fuchs shot this photo. These are Vegas homies. I love Baca. That like when they did this, like I had to hit up. They're like, yo, I need that board.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's
And
hilarious.
Muska gave Baca hit up Muska. Was like, and he's like, do it
Oh, that's sick. You got his blessing.
because like they're both from Vegas.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That is fire.
Tuan, check out the difference. He transferred silkscreen. Look at the gray. Look how blotchy the gray is. So that's silkscreen.
Oh.
See, you can just tell.
Oh yeah.
Can you,
right.
is there layers? Like, can you feel
Yes,
it? Oh.
and this gray is the same as that. It's just a darker color that makes
Okay.
the red darker. So this is the same plate. See the difference? This is all like perfect, like blotchy.
Okay.
So that's silkscreen.
I had to bring this because like I knew you guys were
Yeah.
gonna have Shorties boards. That's why I bring any Shorties boards.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Yeah.
we want to hear the other story.
But I was like, I love, dude. I have a story of Bach.
Baka?
yeah.
So we had our Shorties reunion back in February.
Right.
Everyone showed up except Muska because he got snowed in.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, that's why he was in there. He got snowed in. He was super bummed about
Wow.
that. And then, so my homie Matt, that shoots photos for Thrasher, so everybody, he grew up with Baka. And he's like, hey, Baka's gonna hit you up. Like, hell yeah. So Baka hits me up. He's like a huge fan of Steve Olsen.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's like, hey, can you get, he hit me up. He's like, text me. He's like, can you get me some sign from Steve? I'm like, yeah, no problem at all. I show up, hadn't seen Steve Olsen in 20 years.
Wow.
So him and I left the place and just disappeared for like an hour or two, catching up. And then when we went back, I was like, hey, can you sign something for Baka? He's like, wait, you saw Sammy Baka? I'm like, yeah. It's like, wait, the guy from Baker? These motherfuckers were fanning on each other, and I thought it was the fucking coolest thing in the world.
That's sick.
Like two like legendary skiers, just fanning on each other, and he's like, Sammy, no way, Sammy Baka. He knows. I'll be like, dude, I'll sign anything for him.
That's
and I was filming, and I sent it to Baka, and Baka's like, dude, Steve, man, like, it was so sweet. It was
That's awesome.
fucking cool.
Yeah, yeah. Just that mutual respect.
Yeah,
just
like-
like mutual.
And I was like, damn, there's actually like real skateboarders that are skateboarding fans.
Right. That's what's up.
Yeah, and it was a cool, it's like a thing, and I was showing Steve, and I would like that, and I would text it to Baka, I'm like, you guys are nerds, but I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I brought this. Baka's one of my
Alright.
favorite.
Dope.
Shout out to Sammy
Yeah.
Baka.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Alright.
Steve Olsen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what else you brought?
Oh
Go
man.
through a couple of boards? Yeah?
What else I bring here? Let me see here.
Well, one
Oh.
thing, there's a pattern right here on the black. Is that from Story? Have you looked at that?
A
on the
pattern?
Black? There's like a dot.
Oh, I see
pattern
those
right there,
dots.
Yeah.
You know
So
what?
maybe,
Oh,
like,
yes.
How you stored it, maybe? Like,
Is
Yeah,
it because I got screen over another graphic?
How does that happen? Is that just from bubble wrap or something?
I
Or-
think so, yeah. You were like, the weight was pushing down,
On
and
the
the
black,
bubble
yeah.
wrap
You see the
is
bubble?
making
It's
a
like-
mark on the
oh.
black.
Right.
So,
Have you ever seen like boards that got re-screened too? Like, have you seen it at the
I've
shop?
done it before.
Oh, you've done it?
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
you can see it sometimes, huh?
But the way we do it with Dave correctly, you're supposed to sand them down, right, Dave? You're supposed to sand them down so you don't feel the
Right.
ink.
Okay.
And you put a gray pass over and another graphic over, and you don't see it that way.
Got it.
Got
But if you don't follow all the proper steps, then you see it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this,
So yeah, back to this.
I got it from a great source, but yeah, it was probably stored. I mean, again, 20 something years, 27 years or whatever. It came out, what, 97, 98?
Mm-hmm.
So it was stored, and yeah, I did get that. But I
When did
mean,
you get this signed?
This must have been signed back then. This is the
Back then?
old time.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
wow.
Because Muska's signatures is not even
Yeah,
like that
it's
anymore.
always-
Oh,
Yeah.
it's different. That's
His,
right.
his
yeah.
signature is way different now. And then even Toan, this is how he used to sign back in
Yeah.
the day. So he just started signing, like, when we pulled up, he's like, oh, man, let me try to do it again. So,
Yeah.
yeah, this is the OG. Man, talk about Chad, dude. I'm sure you got some.
I mean, I got his.
So I know you got this right here, which is
Yeah.
just like
Yeah,
gnarly.
so
You
what
walked
you
in
bring?
with this.
Okay.
It's crazy.
You
It
want
blew my
the story about
mind.
this shit?
Mm-hmm.
So, what year is this?
Hold that up, show that. This is like mind blowing.
So-
You walked in with this, I was like,
So this is as a what is it? Skateboarding Hall of Fame award. I got hired on to I was a TM for Action when they tried to revamp it again
Oh,
about
yeah.
4 years ago.
Yup.
Right? Mm-hmm.
We went. So Chad got nominated and he didn't want it. He passed it on to Kareem for that. But then Kareem was like, "Nah, if he's gonna do it, we both get it." So we went to the Vans thing.
Mm-hmm.
Chad wasn't there. We FaceTime and was like, so Kareem like accepted both awards. Then Kareem comes up to you, he's like, "What do I do with this?" I'm like, "Just give it to me. I'll send it to Chad." I called Chad. I'm like, "I got your award." This is what he fucking said. He's all, "I don't give a fuck. Like, cut that shit up at eBay and like sell that shit." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "I don't care." I'm like, "You know what? I'm just gonna hang on to it until you want it. So
Oh.
I've had it for like the last 4 or 5 years, but I'm gonna maybe Chad will see it. Sorry, Chad, but I'm gonna send it to his mom.
Word.
Cause like
That's what's up. Yeah.
Chad needs it or his mom. So
Yeah.
it's been sitting on top of my mantle for the last 4 years. Like I didn't want to cut it. Like Chad was like Chad, you don't want it one day, but he still doesn't. So I'm gonna send it to his mom soon. She'll be hyped on it because this is a big deal.
It's a big
Yeah.
deal. It's
Yeah.
a big deal.
So many people had offered me money for this, and I was like, nah, man.
Nah,
It's like, but
not for sale.
Chad and I, we're like brothers. Like, I'm not. There was some good price too. Like, I thought, like, nah, I can't do it.
No.
But if Chad, I'm gonna hit up Chad again. If he doesn't want it, fuck it, I'm gonna send it to his mom. She'll want it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
dope.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah. So I have Chad's. Thank you.
How was it watching just Chad freaking take over the world, essentially, dude?
That guy. Like,
Every time there was a level, it like you go higher and higher.
when I got hired on the Shorties, I was like, it was like 3 or 4. I was at World.
Mhm.
It was like 3 or 4 days before I was going on this trip, like a month and a half trip, and I get a call. I'm in my office. It was Chad, and I hung up on it because this is when he was a rock star. I'm like, this ain't fucking whatever. I hung up, and then
Wait, he just said like, "Hey, this is
he's like,
Chad."
yo,
You're
this
like,
is
"Okay."
Muska. I was like, think about it. What did I get in that like late '90s? Like, Muska calls you like, nah, fuck that shit. I didn't believe it. So then he calls back, he's like, yo, dog, don't hang up. I'm like, what? It's like, your brother gave me your number. I was like, okay, what's up? He's we're looking for another filmer because the original Shorties filmer, Eric Hatch, love him to death. He lived in Santa Barbara at the time, so he was filming Sammy and Jesse. He didn't have a car. You know what? I forget what it was. But I was out here, so I was like, you know, I was with my brother. Pretty much it. I didn't really know anyone from Shorties at the time. This was like in '98 or something like that. And then, man, he's like, the offer was like, it's insane. He's like, how much you get paid at World? And I told him, he's like, we'll double that. I'm like, like, okay. And he's like, you want health insurance? Like, I don't know. It's like, okay. It's like, you want AAA? I'm like, okay, we'll pay your phone bill. I'm like, okay. And then it's all like, and then what sold me was like, you get to travel with your brother now. And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So then I was like, hold up 1 second. Had the phone on still, and I walk into like the dude. So this is when I was at World, it got sold. So it was like the second version of World. It was like Chad Fernandez, Tim.
They sold it to Globe Shoes.
No.
After that.
After that.
the sale.
After that,
So big sale, right?
Yeah, it was
The
like
big one.
Carlos de Andrade. Chad Fernandez was like their dude.
This is the big one when like Rocco really sold. Like,
Yeah,
like,
literally
tell
sold.
it.
oh, he sold it. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Fernandez was the one that got me the job there.
Mhm.
So,
Chad Fernandez.
yes, and the reason why I quit because I'm gonna put that. I love Chad. Fernandez. We're so cool now, but
Uh-huh.
him and I got some fucking beef.
Back
But
then.
Back
Shout
then.
out to Chad Fernandez.
Chad, you know I love you to death still, but
Dope-ass
remember
dude.
this shit. I'm
Sick
good.
ass dude.
So
yeah.
then I remember I had my phone on, and I walk in the dude's like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know we're leaving. Like, it was a month-long half trip." He's like, "I quit." He's like, "What?" And I started laughing. I hear
What?
Muska laughing on the.
You were at, wait. You were at the warehouse, or
I was in my office at
you
World.
were out the World office,
And I quit.
when Muska called,
Yes.
and you were like, "Let me keep you on," and he
Yeah.
heard it.
Yeah. So then I quit, and I hear Muska laughing. And like, what? I'm like, "Yeah, I quit. I'm out." They didn't believe me, and I literally walked out the office. I didn't even care about getting paid that month because Chad told me like, it's the half of the month, right? We'll take care of what you're at World. I'm like, fuck yeah. So then, right before I was walking out, I get a call from George and the guy, and George's like, "Hey, what's the fax number?" I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "We're faxing over your contract." And I was like, I don't know. Let me look. And I had to go to the machine. Like, they sent it over. I'm signing it, laughing, and I just walked out. But you know what? I think I walked into the warehouse and walked out with a snowboard and left.
What?
randomly, like, you know what?
It's like, fuck
And
this shit, I'm taking a snowboard.
yeah, world made
Well,
snowboards, huh?
The thing is that at the time, Shorties was doing massive sales.
Yes.
Like we said earlier, the number one advertiser, they were selling like hundreds of thousands of decks, right?
Hundreds
Per-
of thousands.
per month.
I know Prime
like
said
a
they
that board.
Yeah, Prime said they were
That's-
printing like 20,000 of these like a month or some
Dude,
crazy thing like that. Yeah,
Man.
20,000.
It's
They were
insane
like-
how much they're making. And that's the reason why, like, we all got paid.
They had the.
I was
cash.
surprised out. Like, people, like, I remember I told Ty, and Ty was like, you get paid that much? I'm like, you. Because, like, Shorties offered Ty, and Ty turned it down to go to Girl. But whatever, like, Ty and I, like, we're so homies. Like, told it, he was like, I can pay that much. I was like, fuck, I fucked up.
Man, that's
But
so,
you know what? We're all kids at the time. Like,
yeah.
You know, when you're like 19 and getting paid, like, I felt like I was a pro skater.
Yeah, yeah. What?
But it was fun times. Like, travel a lot. And
So then, yeah, like a week after that, you're already.
like the following week, like I went on the first Shorties trip, and then, dude, my second trip, which was with Smolik.
Oh my god.
Man, dude, like they sent us out to the Czech Republic for 3 weeks. I broke my foot the first week, and then I was trying to hit like Smolik didn't skate the whole night of this party, and then we filmed all his last tricks for Guilty. The last 2 days we're out there.
Well, let's think about this for a second because I heard this, right? You guys were skating in Prague,
Yeah,
the Stalin Plaza.
yeah, that's
Right? Bunch of marble ledges.
Mhm.
You said only like a couple tricks were filmed, right? The whole time.
the whole time. It was like
Yeah,
2 or 3 tricks
Yeah.
for the 3 weeks we were out there.
Yeah, and the whole trip costed
A
probably
lot.
tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, and they would hit me up like, "Hey, it's Spot," and
They-
I was new. I'm like, "Yeah, I was skating."
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like
I
you
was
said,
like,
you're
I was,
you're
I
not
was,
saying
I was
anything.
the newest on the team.
Yeah,
Like,
like-
fuck, dude.
Partying the whole time, basically.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Barely any skating.
No skating.
No skating.
No skating at all. I
Getting paid to party.
So the first few days we were there, we were at Stalin,
Yeah.
and my dumbass broke my toe or foot, whatever, and maybe that's kind of like slowed us from skating. But I didn't know I broke my foot at the time. But whatever. I was like, fuck it. I'm still down to push. So I was pushing like on the side of my foot. I fucked my shit up. But we ended up getting his last few tricks. It was like last couple of tricks for Guilty. Damn, that was a waste of money. Now I think about it.
It's like, no, think about it. Not for you
Yeah.
guys.
Uh,
So you guys had a ball.
yeah, and I was like, I'm gonna get in trouble for this shit. But I remember George and the guy was like, it ain't your fault. You tried. I did try. Like, let's go skate. Like, nah, let's go drink. I'm like, okay.
That's a gnarly welcome to Shorties, like,
But, you know-
month from the call to that.
But like at that time though, Smalley was pretty much like right behind Chad. So there was some whatever Smalley said, like it was gonna go. Like
yeah.
It goes, huh?
yeah, so like Smalley had my back.
Because didn't he win
Best style.
Best style.
Transworld
Yeah.
Awards.
So
Best style.
Smalley had my back. It's like I was scared because I was kind of new. I was new, and he's like, "Don't worry, I'll take care of it." I'm like, "Fuck, I'm scared to do my job," but at the same time, I had fun. Like whatever. But Smalley was making this company so much fucking money. Like
Yeah.
whatever. Like, and then that's when I was like, "Man, we can get away a lot of shit."
How was it when like Toan found out like you're on the team?
Oh, I hit up Toan, and Toan's like, "Yeah, Toan was the one that threw my name out at the meeting."
Okay, well, we're
So I had no fucking idea, because they wanted a filmer in the Southern California. Like,
right.
So I'm like, till this day, I fucking appreciate that.
Game changer.
I never thought. Yeah, it was like
Wow. That Muska.
they
first
could
call.
have. They asked Ty. Ty said no, and I was the next in line.
Right.
So I appreciate that and stuff, but at the same time, like we all fucking party, and we took all that advantage on trips and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. There. Yeah. That's the graphic right there.
Yeah.
Smalley. That's like iconic graphic, and the whole the story behind that was like they
Oh,
made yeah.
Yeah, scam. You know the dude that did it?
No, that's his.
The homie Scam. He's a graph artist. And he did Eminem's first album, the
what?
Vicodin.
Oh.
The Broken Vicodin.
Yeah.
He's did that art, and he did a Tribe Called Quest Midnight Marauders cover.
Wow.
Oh,
And you guys
sick.
got him to do that? Now I'm
Yeah.
like, it was already sick. I didn't even know
So
that.
yeah, so Scam did all
Sick
that
ass
shit, and there's a song, and he's a skater.
Right. Dude, so the thing is they made this and they didn't know how it was gonna do it. They're like, we'll just make it, and then that graphic went crazy. Arguably like the second most
Yeah.
Best
like
selling
behind
board.
this is that
Yeah,
one.
pretty much.
still
It,
good.
it was, you know what? It was these two boards that we all got high paychecks as Shorties because of these two boards.
Yeah. They did a second edition. They just made a small batch, and that's why there's like the OGs. There's like an XL and a small, like it actually says small, and then they're like, oh, people wanted it in the larger size, start
It
cranking
was
them
these
out.
two graphics that made us
Wow.
for us to like
In general, you know how it is with the skateboard graphics. Let's say if a company outputs 30 different graphics,
yeah.
one or two will finance the whole thing. They call the cash cows, you know?
I'm sure
You know?
you've
Yeah,
gone
that's how it
through
is.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Wow.
A couple of graphics will
Yeah.
just catch fire and then
But you don't know.
You don't know what-
just,
no,
like,
you don't
I'm
know.
sure like when
Yeah.
they did this, they probably
They
didn't
know.
know. They're like, all
Yeah,
right, it's
like,
just a
no
silhouette.
one knew. That
then-
guy,
yeah.
the Tony saw that, like he kept running it.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe Tony was like trying.
But it was these two graphics that made Shorties.
yeah.
these were
You
the
know,
cash
obviously like the
cows right here.
bearings and stuff like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
Black Magic.
Right.
But for skateboarding, like the board, like
Yeah, at that point, you guys caught fire and everything, like, all Black Magic, Dukes, like, everything had so much, like, I don't know, it was just magic swagger to it. It was like, dude, like, I need that. Like, yeah.
This shit got popped.
Even that.
Right? That
Yeah.
was
Even the
the
edit.
slogan.
I mean, damn, she edited the video. Because
she edited the video.
even that, there's like a half second when the
You know
shit
what that
comes out.
It was a glitch.
It was a glitch?
They covered the glitch because it's just got popped. That's why that's in the video.
Oh,
okay.
that's crazy. So it was a glitch. Yeah, because I was like, dude, even that.
It was a glitch.
Was
Like
part
you
of-
can see, like I guess, yeah. That's why when you see like she got popped, it covered the glitch.
Wow, that's hilarious. That's crazy. I always wondered, like, why did they put it there?
Yeah,
Like, why that
to
trick?
cover the glitch.
That's the glitch, yo. Iconic glitch.
So you guys know about
Alright.
Toan's Kickflip Back Tail, right? He was finished with his part.
Right. Oh no, he was already done.
He was already done.
Okay, this
He got the trick. That's why his part would like he was like one of the first like after black hammers. I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard him and Mark Johnson were battling for the first Kickflip Back Tail on a rail.
What?
Wow.
Kind of like a Montoya and Costin Nolly Heel nose on a rail. So I
Talking about-
remember the day Montoya got it.
LA High. Kickflip back tail.
Yeah, Toan.
Tone. Kickflip
Yeah.
back tail fake.
So I guess him and Mark Johnson were battling for a Kickflip Back Tail on a rail.
To see
I don't know if it's true or not, but I've heard about this.
who won or who got it first.
Well, Toan got his
So
because I think Mark Johnson got his after it was seven Steps to Heaven. That came out after Fulfill the Dream, I think.
So Tone got the MVP.
Toan, so Toan got that thing. It's kind of like the same with Montoya and Costin, but I think Costin did it first. But
The video came out. After.
no, so Ty told Danny, do it first. Like I'm gonna post your shit because like Costin was saving it for the video, and like Montoya got his in the transfer video. But you know what? I don't know. I know I've heard everyone's battling for shit like that back in the day.
Right.
So you know what? Props to everybody because them motherfuckers are doing some shit like no one was doing.
That's what's sick. Like NBD era is pretty
NBD.
much over with,
Yeah.
right? Because like everything.
Not necessarily. There's
Oh.
still, you know.
Only
yeah.
Jocelyn.
Still, yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Word.
Like
Yeah.
what
Trade-
was it when he tried that was like 5-6 years ago?
Trade flip.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Trade flip El Toro.
Yeah, and then
Shout out Chris Jocelyn.
yeah,
Okay.
dude.
So the MBDs now are just like
Talk about Chris Johnson.
mind splitters.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's pull some
Oh,
more boards. huh?
okay.
All right.
Hold up.
Here we go.
My homie Devin. He's a filmer. He's Johnson's filmer.
Yeah. Shout out to Dev. Oh, you got it? Oh, you got it. Let's go.
I was like, No,
Oh, sick.
I support all my filmer fucking homies.
Oh,
So
the-
Jocelyn had him dead. Devin
Yeah.
Lopez.
This is arguably
He's Jocelyn's filmer.
Devin Lopez. Shout out to Dev. Arguably the hardest
Yeah, hardest
graphic they dropped in
Yeah.
the year. And it's
So
just,
I was like, Devin, you're pro, dude. I need to get aboard.
yeah, because turn it around, I think, woo! This is where I nerd out.
Oh.
No top graphic. So this is like some exclusive version of it.
I don't know.
Team Rider board.
Yeah,
Team
Devin,
Rider
yeah,
board,
Devin
bro.
dropped it off for me at the bar, so I'm like, I need your board because I collect all my friends' first shit.
Okay, cool.
So Devin, like,
Yeah.
obviously, Jocelyn, I love him to death, but it's Dev, like,
Dev,
fellow
bro.
filmer.
Mm-hmm.
It's Dev.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Joslin. Shout out to Dev. Shout out to Plan B. Pushing back. And then, like,
Badass board.
something like this, right? I don't know if it's licensed or not, but that's the whole cool thing.
Yeah, I'm
They
sure
push
he gets
boundaries.
cease and desist. Like, Shorty's got so many cease and desist.
Then what happens? The board just goes up in value, becomes a collector's item. You know what I'm saying?
I remember Guilty got a cease and desist years, like 5-6 years later. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, well, we're not selling the video anymore.
Guilty got one? Why?
Because Sammy used a Jay-Z song.
Oh, snap.
So this is digital heat transfer.
What does that mean?
That means like when you look at the solid colors, you can see the little like dots inside.
Okay.
Yeah. So that means less setup, even more economical than silkscreen heat transfer. Yeah.
Digital.
Digital.
But yeah,
It's a digital.
so I needed this board because like my homie Devin is like, I'm like, you're pro, dude.
It's so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously Jocelyn, I love Chris to death. So.
Right.
But yeah, it was funny. I'm
Yeah.
like, I need your board. He's like,
Got
really?
it.
I'm like, okay.
Right.
But yeah,
Love that.
I'm sure it's gonna get a cease and desist for this shit.
Tuan, there's a question from Nick Tucker. Shout out to Nick Tucker.
Shout out to Nick. We are wolves,
Dude, I
baby.
miss Nick.
What was your favorite clip that you filmed of your brother Toan?
Oh, my brother. Oh shit. Is that like a crazy trick? The reason why I like this trick was because I filmed another person trying it, which was my favorite skateboarder.
What?
Ty ran out of batteries.
Oh.
He's like, can you film it? It was Gino Iannucci
What?
at Willoughby. So, Gino was trying to backside flip over Willoughby rail. He broke his board, and Ty knew like that was my one. I looked. So I tried it. He broke his board. I had the footage still. So then, I think a couple of days later, I told my brother, like, yeah, dude, I was trying to film Gino, like trying to backside flip Willoughby. He's like, bro, I was like, I can do that shit. We went there, and he did it
You did it.
for his guilty part.
Right. It was in Guilty.
That's it's not a big trick, but that
Because of that.
it
that's
connects.
your-
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
your favorite clip.
But like everything I filmed, my brother's like a hardworking skateboarder at the time. It kind of sucked. I hate to say this. He didn't skate to skate. He skated to work. It wasn't like it wasn't fun no more. He
It
like,
became a job.
it became a job.
See this? Job
He would like
backfire
train.
at you.
He would train for stuff, and but like when we go film, like, he would do his thing, but like he never went out skating with us for fun. It was always a job, like. But you know what? I wasn't a pro skater. A lot of people did that. A lot of my friends, like Montoya, like it stopped. It stopped. It wasn't like fun no more. Like
Why? Why?
we used to go skate as homies. Like, hey, you know, someone's doing something. Let's pull the
Yeah.
camera out.
Dude, for real. That's how I remember Toan.
and,
Like,
yeah,
became
and now
a job.
even till this day, it's like
Dude, he's
I just want to go film something. Like, it's not like, hey,
No.
let's go skate.
right. Let's have some fun, right?
Yeah,
But maybe
What
that was
Jim
the-
Gray was talking about, right?
Right.
Fun.
yeah,
Right.
And Toan was like all about business, right? And work ethic.
training. Yeah,
Training.
Yeah.
So when I noticed that is the following photo incentive.
Yes.
Talk about that.
that's yeah.
Toan was known to
To do
perfectly place his stickers.
Yes.
Can you talk about that? What is photo incentives? Because all the
Because-
new skaters out there, they don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
So what is photo incentive? What did your brother do with stickers?
He strategically.
Strategically.
So he okay.
I-
This comes back to training.
Okay.
Right,
He everything he did for photos, he visualized it like how the photographer would be
Right?
to see how like board placement. My brother
How
was
the
like
board was turned.
my brother like dissected everything.
Right.
Just to, if you ever seen any of his photos, any of his covers, his board was fucking brand new. Stickers.
Top to bottom.
He made sure like you could see everything.
Wow.
And a lot of my homies did the same fucking shit. And I get it because it's a way to make extra money.
Right.
How much, for example?
So if you got the cover, I forget, like most companies will double.
Cover is double.
Yeah.
Double what?
Double the pay.
Double,
Double
the
the
pay,
pay,
yeah.
oh,
And then
random.
When you
I forgot how it went.
So it's like this. When you flip the page in the magazine, it's a 3-second rule. 1, 2, 3. If you recognize a sticker on your board, you get paid between $250 to $500
Yeah.
per sticker.
And then cover was
It's double.
And this is back then.
Imagine you have 10 stickers on the board.
And then when you have an interview, it's fucking
You're talking about 10K,
yeah.
right?
Oh, really?
So
Bonus.
my brother
Bonus.
knew how to fucking run it. Smart shit. I never thought about time. Like, I don't. Do people do that anymore? Do you get
No,
photo?
it's,
you know?
it's history, bro.
Okay.
So,
History.
so you watched him, or did you ever ask him, or did you just like?
No,
select
I was
all
like,
these
I
strategically?
saw like that. That's why if you ever look at Tones, every sticker was the biggest sticker from the company.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to make sure they saw it.
Right.
Um,
Wow.
You know what? And a lot of skaters did that.
Yeah.
But a lot of skaters didn't take advantage of it.
Right. And now it's not even a.
Not a-
It's not even a thing.
Is that a thing no more? Like you don't get
it's
like
not.
photos sent?
I don't think so. Yeah, it's
Not
Only
how it was.
contests,
Yeah.
right? Like if you win, like they
yeah. If
do
you if you're podium at a contest, yeah, like the sponsor, the
Right,
major
right,
sponsor
right.
will double.
they okay.
But that's a major hit towards like a revenue.
But what if you're like
100%.
I wonder
in
if
Yeah,
like Element ever like double like you know Nigel won the street league like did Element match?
I think it's more like Monster, you know, like big
Right.
energy sponsors.
Because imagine
you know?
like you win like
Yeah.
150 grand, like I gotta match that shit.
Probably do though.
But-
you got to get up there because, like, then they'll leave. You know, like
Yeah.
DC can only
Yeah.
held Niger for so long,
Yeah.
and then it was time for Nike. You know, but to jump back to like how you guys said like Toan was kind of approaching skating
Yes.
like bit like I guess.
Oh, he dissected everything just to make money.
Yeah. I mean, but you're saying like it looked like he wasn't just skating for fun. It was more of a job.
It was, yeah.
I mean, doesn't that happen a lot within the industry? You know, I mean, I know for professional sports, I played basketball in
Right.
the Philippines, Mexico, and like,
yeah, you're absolutely right.
dude, yeah,
But, like,
Right.
I'm just talking about like how like when we were younger, like you go out of the crew, like
right,
someone does something like pull the camera up. That doesn't happen anymore.
for sure.
Yeah.
And I miss those days.
It's just raw.
Yeah. Now it's like it's just work. But you know what? At the same time, fucking I don't care. Like I love hanging out.
Right.
But it's, you know, sometimes I'll film somebody, for instance, like Tori, like does the craziest, hardest trip. Like, I'm like, dude, we're on my 8th day trying to film this shit.
That's yeah.
But he'll get it. Sometimes he'll get it right away with it. But you know what? Whatever. I look at it as I'm getting paid hanging out with my friends.
right, for sure. So you've seen literally lived through the golden era of skateboarding from the lens, literally, and also the lens of like the biggest team. Shorties was the biggest team, like straight up, man. And then you've seen that, you know, the following decades. So maybe talk about the industry, what you've seen, because right now, word is that the industry is like massively dipping. Like,
You know, you already know, like, it has its ups and downs. Right now, skateboarding is so fucking big, but it's not, right? Like, no,
Yeah.
people are getting laid off. No one's making money except like the higher ups. But I don't know. It has its ups and downs. Right now, it's in the slump.
Correct.
I don't know what's going to go after that, but I'm sure it'll go back up again. But it's like,
That's right.
who knows?
It will.
Yeah.
It's a 7-year cycle.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens.
You're like a background in the industry. You know, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the bottom and we're gonna go back
And
up.
right now, it's so big. for people that don't skate,
Mhm.
but for us being in history, it's a fuck it. It sucks. Well,
Yeah.
how I don't know what a skate shop. I don't know. Do kids still like?
Yeah.
Because in Long Beach,
Mhm.
kids don't go to skate. They go to Cherry Park and buy boards.
From pros?
Yeah.
Hey, but that's how pros make money, right?
Yes.
You gotta
But
support
it's like,
that economy.
like, do people come in here?
Mm-hmm.
You have shop boards, obviously, right?
Yes.
What sells more? I know it's like
Pro
cheaper.
models.
Pro, really?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Because I don't really promote their shop boards that much.
But I hear that shop boards are making a wave because
Mhm.
they
And I heard shop boards are, well, maybe I don't know, screwing up companies. I guess I don't know.
That's incorrect.
Okay, yeah,
That's a
what I
wrong.
heard.
I mean,
disrupting. He feels
Yeah,
like.
so I don't know.
Disrupt, like
no, like they're blaming on the shop decks
Oh,
for the lack of deck sales, right?
okay.
I think we need to focus on like just getting more people to participate in skateboarding,
Right.
and then everybody's deck sales will go up. That's the fundamental problem.
And
We
what's
need
the,
more skaters. You know what I mean?
what's the average
Not that
price
the-
of a skateboard these days? I remember it was like $49.99 back in the day.
It was for like 25 years, right?
For a long time.
And
What
when
is it now?
COVID came, it changed everything. Now
what's
the
it-
boards are between $70 and $80.
So what's a complete now?
dude.
Complete is $250.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
God damn.
He's
Yeah.
like, no wonder why. He's
I remember when I was a
everything-
kid, my mom like, $125 was it? Like,
Oh.
I don't know, like it's pro stuff.
Yeah, even that. Yeah, I remember like
150 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you think about it, like how much work it goes in making the boards, you know what
Yes.
I mean? The trucks and the bearings
Right.
and
What's the most expensive thing on a board? Bearings?
trucks.
How much trucks go for?
Trucks or a deck. Trucks, the new Grind Kings lockers are $90.
Grand Kings is still around?
Yeah, it's back. It's back really like with a new,
Dude, I
with a new
want,
product.
I want that
the locker.
kingpin.
The inverse kingpin.
Yeah.
Shout out to Donald Cassell from
Oh.
Grind King.
Dude,
Inverted
some
king-
slappy ass shit. Like, I've been learning
Yeah,
slappies.
so back
But
back
I
to
need-
your
I need a
question,
kingpin.
yeah. Trucks or a deck.
Truck.
Most
Oh,
expensive.
Okay.
but what bearings do kids buy these days? I remember I was growing up with NMBs and German bearings.
Whoa.
Yeah, those are finished. Number one seller is Bones Reds.
Yeah, Reds.
And Bones is the best selling bearing, like by far.
And wheels.
80%.
Pretty much wheels too, huh? Both.
Wheels is Bones and Spitfire.
Yeah.
But when it comes to bearings, we have a new player in town, Bronson, off of Santa
Oh
Cruz.
yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
So there's 100 bearing brands out there,
Yeah.
but the only two that matter in sales and quality are Bones and Bronson.
8-back, 3, 5, 7, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll ride
Does
new
it-
bearings.
does it matter?
I just
Does
feel
it
like,
matter?
Not really.
This is my opinion. Like, you only go as fast as you push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I got the 7s, but it's like
No.
I can't
My
push
lazy
fast,
ass push super slow, so.
but I'm pushing 3.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
The ABEC rating was designed for the machines, and machines spin way faster than skateboards.
Yeah.
But I paid more for the 7s.
Have you
They're more
seen those,
expensive,
Like, longboarder
but it
dudes,
don't
like,
matter.
Have you seen those longboarders like Bomb Hills? Like the bearing gets so hot and melts the wheel.
No, what? I didn't
Those
see
like
that.
Damn.
What?
some like a longboard like they wear like gear and shit. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've seen videos like
do it here.
the wheel just melts because they're going so
Oh,
fast.
that's wild. I did not see
I'm
that.
Damn.
Topanga, they do it there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard about this, right? Like
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
melts the
They're
wheel.
going so fast,
Um,
and it's like. But we were talking about something made me like triggered me to like, hey, you need to open
Yep.
this right now. Last Surprise X, something triggered me to. I was like,
Oh,
we're
shit.
talking about something. I was like, oh,
Okay.
I think it's perfect time for this one.
Perfect time.
I think so. Yeah.
Perfect time for this one.
Wake up, Sasoji.
This one's gonna trip you out. It's like, well, huh?
So Tuan,
Hey,
Yeah, show the
Show the-
camera.
dude.
show the graphic. I'll take the
And
baggie.
definitely hold it up a little longer, because
So
I was
What do
thought
you
it was like
guys
a
see?
pregnant shit,
there's a question.
like a uterus type.
yeah.
Maybe I'm.
What do you guys see?
What do you?
Question.
What do you see, Marko?
Hourglass.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I when I saw this, I thought it was like a uterus like thing.
Yeah.
Daewon, like he comes up some crazy shit sometimes.
That is so sick.
Dude, damn.
Question. from Mike Lawler. Used to film Daewon song.
Not used to.
Still do?
When I can. Dude, that motherfucker is hard to meet up with because his schedule is so different than everybody else. He skates like from like 6 in the morning till 11 or 12. And then he has to go. Before he told me I had to go home and I could watch kids, and then his wife works. So that's his open
Schedule.
time to skate. Man, I don't wake up that early. And you know what? I try to wake up. I woke up one morning at 5:30 and hit him up. I'm like, yo, let's do this. Like, I ain't skating today. I'm like, you motherfucker, you
Yeah.
I love Daewon.
Yeah,
He's one of the best people.
OG.
He's such a
Man.
he's always been the same
Right.
since I met him as a little kid. Looked up to him till today. Same. And his birthday's like a day after mine, so
Oh, hey, yo.
him and I are old ass motherfuckers.
But yeah, this is almost was pushing it with this graphic right here.
Oh, dude.
You know that, right? It's
I
like
remember
a
this.
play on your mind, on your eyes. What
Yep,
you see.
I got Tori's
So,
almost
the
first
artist-
board.
The artist for
Daewon turned him puro.
Yeah, yeah. Let's
Almost.
grab that.
the artist is Eric Dwindle. You remember him? From
No,
almost
I always thought what's his name did all the dwindle stuff.
Luis.
No,
This-
Luis was TM.
Mark
right?
McKee.
Mark McKee.
Mark McKee did blind graphics.
Oh, he did.
And Eric, I think, did all the almost graphics.
I didn't know that.
I didn't
'Cause I thought McKee did all of
Eric's
Dwindle.
last name?
Benjamin? Is that what it is?
I thought McKee did all of Dwindle, but
No, I think Eric did all the almost
Okay,
because they
yeah.
are different looking graphics, right?
yeah.
McKee has done some almost though, for sure.
He did some.
I
Like,
have
the-
some almost.
And I know he
Some
did like
cartoony ones,
the Wet
maybe?
Willie and Flame Boy stuff. Like
Yeah.
that was his thing.
You know what though? The McKee ones the almost McKee ones are old world graphics
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
that they put on almost boards.
Oh, okay.
So that's
But
why.
he did like the Reaper too, right?
Yeah,
Blind
Blinds, yep,
Reaper.
yep.
Like it was like kind of like you could see like
yeah,
the
that was
same.
all Mark.
Yeah. But yeah, Tori's. I'm pretty sure it was his first pro model with almost.
Yeah, we can
All right,
grab.
let's
Yeah,
check-
show us
let's
a
see
few
it.
more boards.
Yeah.
We got a few more.
All right.
Tori gave this to me at the Maloof Cup. When I hadn't seen him in a couple years, but
That's so sick.
he was like ready to skate, and he had it as a backup board. He's like, just take it. I'm like, and I was like, fuck that. I'm like, I don't want to carry this shit around, but
Yeah.
I did. But I kept it ever since. Yeah.
Sick. That's a great
Yeah.
one.
So this is Lil Wayne.
I was like, is that Wayne?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's Lil Wayne. You know, him and Lil Wayne are like
Yeah.
super good friends.
Yep.
But yeah, this is his first board. I'm pretty sure. I called him on the way here, but he didn't pick me up. I mean, pick up the phone because I wanted to make sure if this was
Right.
his
Because
first
he was
board.
only on almost for like it was just a small time.
Yeah, and then he got on Plan B afterwards. Yeah.
But there are a few. I got.
But I'm glad to say I got to film his first skate part ever for How to Go Pro.
What?
That's how I met him.
Wow.
He was like a little kid getting on shorties.
Yeah.
Tuan, the reason for Tori to move from almost to Plan B. Did he say?
I've heard, but I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna.
What did you hear?
Sheckler.
Sheckler?
He didn't want to.
Not the pay?
Not the. It was like cause like him and Sheckler were both kids. Like
Right.
this is what I heard. I'm not sure. Tori, I'm sorry, don't quote me on this, but Tori, like him and I, we have like long talks sometimes on, but he didn't want to be competing with someone else his age. But then I think he got on, and then Sheckler got on. I forgot.
Yeah,
how
yeah.
it was.
Sheckler got on Plan B like
Yeah.
shortly after.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
he's like, I was like, fuck it, whatever.
Plan B was crazy. It was like P-Rod,
Yeah.
Sheckler, Tori,
Jeremy?
Jeremy at the same
Jeremy,
time.
I don't know about this.
I think Jeremy left like.
There was another kid too from San Diego.
What about Chris Cole on Plan B?
Dude,
Dude,
I met Chris Cole at World Day. He was on World. When I
he was. That's right. He was on World.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I,
he was on World
uh,
Industries.
that's how
Yeah.
I met.
Back in the day.
I
Back
met
in the
that's
day.
how I met Cole. I love that kid to death. But this is when he was like kind of like didn't know.
The look.
He was like hip hop kid, like this and that. But
Yeah.
man, Chris Cole. A lot of people hated him back in the day. I love that kid to death.
Sick ass dude.
I remember when I quit World, my very first show was Shorties. Like a week later, went out to we were in New York, and I hit up Cole, and he was living in Philly, so he took the train out there to meet up with me. And I filmed some stuff out with Brooklyn Banks, and I remember like, man, my brother, Jesse and Sammy were like, they're like, Chris Cole, like, I'm like, dude, come on, guys, like, yeah, you know, like, I'm not saying like,
No, but Sammy talked about that, how like back then, like between him and Brandon, it was like they were competing.
Yeah.
Like they were
Rivals.
not even homies like
Yeah.
that.
It's
Until
like,
after Brandon
man,
got
it's
injured
like,
and Sammy
and I
got
remember
injured.
like they're like making fun. I'm like, dude, no, he's a good kid. Like, da-da-da.
Yeah,
But-
because they're, you know, the skater, they're just like,
And this
This
is
is
like
my
this
window,
is like
I gotta go
20-some
crazy.
years ago. I was 19. These motherfucking kids were like 14, 15. They're talking shit.
yeah,
And I get, now I think about it, I get it.
okay,
Because they're all getting known and stuff, and Chris was like making his name,
right,
but I respect Chris. Well,
oh, yeah.
I actually called Chris, you know, there's another story, but he never answered me, but we all know.
Yeah. So, like, just like seeing like Sammy and Brandon, they're like so young and they're ripping. Like, what was that like?
Dude, those kids were hard workers.
Mm.
They're dickheads. Not much, Brandon. I remember Sammy, I love you to death, but man, you a motherfucking dick to people. After my brother got let go, Sammy and I were roommates for every trip. I love Sammy to death. Like, that's my fucking little bro. We had like heart to heart talks and stuff, but you know, like he came up the era of like P-Rod, B. Herman, this and that. So he had a lot to prove, and I get that. That era was kind of crazy because like all those new kids are coming up and everyone's like looking at them like, who else was that guy? Spanky, and I get it. You have someone to prove, but man, there was some like animosities.
Right.
And I was like, Sammy, it's all good. But I love Sammy. Like him and I like were roommates on every trip and stuff. So it was fun.
Yeah.
But
Sammy talked about that because that would get him in his mode, like, you know, to bring out the best of him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, sometimes it happens like that, you know. Like,
yeah, I remember when they turned pro at How to Go Pro premiere, and he had no idea. But
Yeah, Sammy was saying that you guys went to Barcelona together,
Oh,
Miami,
that's
New York,
yes,
all that.
go give it to us, give it to us. We want that.
And
so, so the first time Sam and I ever went to Barcelona, George, our team manager, like, yeah, you guys want to go? I'm like, yeah. And so it was like me, Sammy, and Jesse, and George. Apparently, that didn't get the approval when George just booked it anyway. But we got so much work done there. And George got in trouble. We laughed. But like, I love Sammy to death.
But you guys got clips though, so
We
that
got
kind of like
so
makes
much
it,
stuff.
you know.
There was a lot of
like-
stuff that we didn't even get to use for the video.
Damn.
And I need to post some of that shit sometimes,
Right.
but it was the first time. I think it was like in 2000. That was the first time I went to Barcelona, and Sammy's a workhorse.
for real, I used to skate
Yeah.
with Sammy a
Workhorse.
lot. He's such a hardworking
Yeah.
skater. For example, if we would skate a spot, he would be nobody skates. I'm
Yeah.
going, and everybody else had to be like frozen.
Yeah. Oh,
Don't
and
even
Oh,
move.
like
he would
one of
yell
those.
at people.
Like don't even move.
yeah.
Like
He'd be like, stop fucking.
like
I
just
can
don't,
see
don't,
you.
don't move. Like
Just
bro.
for the try or for like
For
the
everything.
next.
Well, just like I was like okay, like I was like this, and he would do it straight. You know what I mean?
Oh, see,
he
you
was
know.
so gnarly. Like
Dude, he hated anyone that
Love,
and
love
I was
Sammy, dude.
I
Like,
was sitting there like, damn, dude, I feel bad for the kids. Like, but when Sammy would get the trick,
yeah.
he would walk up to every kid like, my bad, I'm sorry, I was
Yeah.
fucking doing this, and I respect. But yeah, being in Sammy's shoes at the time, like he he had a lot.
Yeah.
You know, like all those kids that come
Right,
up.
right.
And I couldn't imagine. Sammy was up there with them, 100%. Everyone was beat bad with each other.
He probably had the expectations were so high, right?
Yeah.
Because for everything
Because
that he had achieved
everyone-
already at like before 15.
Especially like after fulfill the dream,
Yeah.
everyone's like, "Damn, this kid." And I get it. Like Sammy was like, "I had,"
It's a lot of pressure.
and then all these new kids have like, and
Yeah.
that's a lot of pressure for
That's
somebody.
a lot of pressure, man.
especially being someone like not even 21.
Right.
And but you know what, Sammy, man, I love that kid.
Yeah.
He sometimes I'm like, Sammy, shh, but he was such a good person. Like afterwards, like he would apologize to everybody.
Yeah.
But I get it though. I
Yeah.
get like if you
had to
know,
get
Dude,
his
I
own.
know. Yeah.
how many
yeah.
times have you tried tricking someone throwing you off?
Right. Yeah.
Do you really think that throws you off though?
100%.
Because I know
No, no,
like
you-
it's like tennis when they're playing and they're like they look
No,
up and
no,
like tell
no,
the guy to
but-
shut up. You know, it's like so they can focus, right? Basketball, we have to, dude. There's like drum
Oh,
teams,
yeah.
like they're at
But,
the free throw line.
But you're skating with other skaters, they're like trying to compete with you. Like,
No, but if you think about it for a second, like he did switch flip back tail, Jake one, down
Yeah.
the ledge, and you got to be super focused.
yes.
You know what I mean? You're putting your body on the line,
Right.
and if you fuck up, you're gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just want everything quiet,
Oh, yeah.
everybody
That's-
frozen,
Yeah.
and like he said, he practiced for 5 months for that trick.
A lot of times, Sammy and I go out. It
You
was
know,
just him and I,
nonstop.
because
That's how you
Sammy
get
Sammy didn't want to get
distracted.
yes.
Right.
So, dude, I remember Sammy and I went to a audition for a movie,
What?
for Larry Clark's movie. It's called Ken Park. So him and I went to audition. He got the fucking part, and then I got hired on to help film the skating.
Oh, sick.
This was like in 2001 or some shit. And I drove out to Visalia or some shit like that. And then, so it was like Larry Clark, you know, he did Kids.
Mhm.
It was his movie. And then the other director was Ed Lockman. He won an Oscar for Best Director for Aaron Brockovich.
Wow.
So he was the other director. So they hired me on, and I was like, "Yeah, you film skating?" I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." Blah blah. Blah. They knocked on my hotel door when I like come out to dinner, and I fucking dissected her ears, like asked like, "How did you get it?" Like da da da. But
Wow.
it was such a cool like experience. They never used any of this shit I told them, but the movie got an X rating because of some porn shit.
Oh god.
It's called Ken Park. If you guys ever find it.
It's out there though.
It's out there somewhere, but I have a hard copy of the DVD, but I don't know where it went.
What? Hey yo. That's it.
Someone told me, I fully forgot about it. It's about 6-7 months ago. Someone's like, "You got an IMDb?" I'm like, "For what?" He's like, "It's a movie, Ken Park." I'm like, "What?"
Love that.
Yeah.
See? That's.
What other
other
boards
avenues.
did you bring?
Yeah, if you want to show
Oh.
like pick maybe like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But there's some bangers, 2 or 3 bangers, and then we got
Yeah.
just a few more questions, and then we're Gucci.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that. So,
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yes.
Dumbo, I got this. So, Dumbo hit me up.
Oh, Dominic.
Dumbo
oh.
hit me up. He's like, "I'm gonna kickflip nose grind Hollywood High. Can you come film it?"
The 16.
I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be there." So I filmed it from my phone up on the roof because like a couple of the homies were there filming for reels.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "Fuck it, I'll just film my phone, whatever." He did this, and Nija surprised. Well, he tried. We all saw the footage. He ran to the fence. He tried it again, couldn't do it. But anyways, this is the day he turned pro, and Dumbo gave me the board. He's like, "You're here," like da da da. So this was the day of, and then for some reason my clip from my phone went viral.
What?
Oh, what?
It was the one I filmed from the roof. It's still getting like reposted. Dude, that was the most views I've ever got on a fucking clip on Instagram. Over like almost 2 million views. It's,
Sick.
so this was the board that day. Yeah,
You got this pro
this is
board.
my little brother. I
That's
love
so
to death. Yeah,
That's so sick though how it ended up with you, and then that video ends up going crazy.
But,
and
but
really-
there was like there was a bunch of like everyone had one, but like
Yeah.
Dumbo came and said, "Here you go."
yeah.
Like
It's fire.
I wasn't expecting it, but I was like, I was gonna get one anyways.
This is sick too. This is the whole like.
This is his first
Spike
pro
Lee,
model,
right?
Yeah,
And
this is his very first pro model.
Yeah. So he's got but instead of the Mars Blackman, the Spike Lee, he's got the Disorder hat, and then he's got the Kobe jersey.
This was the same day at the Hollywood High.
Yeah.
So
they surprised.
I brought this, but
Fire. Shout out to Domo, man.
Dominic, we're gonna schedule you in. Okay.
yes,
Yep,
no.
You're coming on a podcast.
Vibes.
Yep.
Let's get
Yeah,
it.
that's my little brother. I love that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Sick. All
Do
right.
another
Yeah.
Whoa.
This is my little brother, Nick Garcia. When he turned pro for Element, I have. There was another one too I didn't bring, but Kevin and Nick skated for Furnace. I had just got on Shorties and I went to the shop to do something in
Furnace Skate Shop.
Furnace Skate Shop, Cyprus. Randy, he owns the shop now,
Okay.
but I guess they were kids, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to San Diego. We'll meet up with my brother and Somali. And like we wanted to go, but I had to call both their parents, and they both said, yeah, it's all good. So I took them on a San Diego to skate when they were kids. I like vaguely remember it, but Nick always tells me that. But these kids, I watched these kids grow up skating.
Wow.
I remember like Kevin couldn't even kickflip
You have a Kevin board?
right there.
Oh yeah, right there.
It's Black Lives Matter board.
Yeah.
So these kids, man,
DJ Romar.
I took them with me, and they're like, yeah, that's the first time we met, like Smolik and your brother, da da da.
Yeah, they were probably juiced off that.
But then like when he turned pro, I had hit up Cole Matthews. Like I need
That's
Nick's board.
yeah.
So there's another one too, but I didn't bring it. But he had two boards released at the same time. This one was like welcome to the team, and there was another one that's
And this is first edition.
This is his very
Element-
first pro board.
I like that. Element
this
did
is-
that. That was sick. Like first edition.
I collect all my friends' first stuff. I had more than
No, that's cool. Do you want to grab one more in there? I think
Can
it
I
was
trade you
the.
these two boards? Can I see this?
yeah.
Because this one has a metallic gold.
Yep.
Pretty sick.
But yeah,
Foil.
Boulevard was owned by Danny and Rob G.
Oh, gee.
I grew up with them, skated with them, I filmed all this stuff. Oh shit.
Danny Montoya.
Montoya and Rob Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. Mhm.
So
This is the
before
OG.
Boulevard, they started listening, but something happened with like a copyright shit.
Right.
So they started Boulevard. But when they released these boards,
Dude,
it's
this is
all like hip hop shit.
What?
So let's see if we can name the albums. I mean,
Yeah.
Tribe. That's Wu Tang, right? Or Jizza.
That's just
Rob Jizza.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Chillmatic. That's
Nas. We got Slick Rick,
what? This is insane.
and then Danny's Gangstar.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Oh, and Rodrigo, J-Ru.
This is what? This
What?
is crazy, man. I've never seen these.
These came out like 15 years ago, but I was like, I need that whole
I
series.
didn't know Boulevard was like throwback like that.
You know, Tiago.
Right, yeah.
So, I have a story about Tiago. Did
Tiago
not want to
Lenas.
leave. Yeah. Boulevard. And Rob and Dan's like, yo,
You're out.
if you're getting offered, we're not holding you back. Do your fucking shit.
Wow, he wanted to stay.
Yeah,
They're like,
dude,
dude, you're gonna
Tiago
go
was such a
loyal.
loyal,
skater.
diehard skater. I'm like, damn, that's so great. And I love Tiago. When Tiago was in Long Beach, we hang out, skate, blah, blah, blah. Tiago is one of the humblest
Yeah.
people in the world. He didn't want to leave Boulevard.
Wow.
And Danny and Rob said, hey, go spread your wings, dude.
Wow.
If you're getting offered and making more money, we can't do it. Do it.
Dude, he's arguably the best in the game.
And
right
like
now.
for someone to say like I don't want to leave,
That's
and they
Kind of like the
dude,
opposite.
Tiago is such a fucking
So good.
yeah.
So you knew? Did you know like back then? Like, oh, this dude's gonna be like.
Well, I already knew like before. I'm like, dude, Tiago. Like, we've all seen like everyone. Danny and Rob knew too. Like it was gonna happen one of these days. But
Yeah.
but
like for like Danny and Rob to say like, hey, we're not gonna hold you back. Do it, cause he got offered at Primitive.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's so respect. Like
Right.
like I would have like a lot of people were like, nah, man.
salty
like,
and all that, and they were like, dude, that's real like support.
Because like one's like we can't afford to pay you like, and you're getting all this off, like do it. Like
Right.
we're still gonna be homies, and I respect that.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Tiago, if you remember, he was skating for DNA, right? Back in the day.
Yes.
Wow.
And, you know, he was baggy pants. Like, he was on DC.
Mhm.
He was always killing it.
Yeah.
But for 10 years, nobody cared about him.
Him and Carlos Iki were like,
Right.
Oh yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
wish
saying?
Carlos
I feel like
would-
And then
I heard about
he
Carlos
was
Hickey more
always
at the time.
incredibly good. And then all of a sudden, just, you know, everybody now is like, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
he was always good, man.
And he did everything.
Always
like,
incredibly good.
you know what? And
Which-
Paul
Right.
saw everything. Carlos Ribeiro. That dude, I love that.
Yeah.
People like he was like always like trying to get on Child and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Paul saw him, and like
Let's
he
go.
even said like, yo, why is that no one's like I'm like Carlos, like I was so hyped when Carlos. He was like one of the first pros.
Yeah.
With it was like him and Nick Tucker.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Dude,
Not pros, but they were the first writers.
Writers
right?
for Primitive.
Yeah.
And Carlos. Shout out to Carlos, man.
Yeah,
he's
Carlos,
He's
love
also
you.
so humble, so
One of the best,
funny, dude.
one of the
just
best
like,
people I've ever met.
yeah,
too, like
he's
such a
dope.
humble dude. Like
He's dope.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
All right.
we only got a few more minutes, so it's only right.
Cool.
Let's bring it back to the roots. We got these
Give me those boards. Yep. Mm-hmm.
right here. We should talk about it again.
Yep. Grab the board.
You know,
Here we go. Flip it upside down. Yep. All right. So what are we gonna do?
so again, guys, we are gonna put some of these on Wallride X. They're signed by Toan. They are also gonna come with grip tape, signed by Tuan,
Mm-hmm.
which is a little something sick, you know. Throw it. Hey man, skate them if you want. You know, you could put it on your wall, or you could just skate the grip. We wanted something like, you know, just a little extra touch to it. Bro, you came through, you know, and then obviously you've been tremendous supporter. Like, dude, Toan, we love you, man.
we
you
all
know?
appreciate you guys. You guys are doing like
Thank you.
Dude, it's
And
that's so
proceeds.
100% of the proceeds are going towards what the GoFundMe, the cause, Toan.
Tone. That's right.
And this is it, man. You know, the skate community's behind you, and
Also, shout out to Shorties, Krishna, and Brandon.
yes,
They
thank
hooked
you.
up the boards at a cost.
Right.
yeah. Krishna,
Yeah.
she's
Thank you. Appreciate it.
She's the boss.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
just
Yeah, she's
So I'll-
she's like carrying the torch. Like, I commend her. Like, Krishna, love you to death.
word, man. Alright, so you came through, Tuan. You
Thank
shared stories, dude. I mean, you got more stories, so we might have to, you know.
Well, thanks for
2.0
having me.
one day.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me because
Yeah.
like, I was tripping out when you guys asked me because you guys bring on big time skateboarders. I'm like, why me?
Filming, dude. I mean,
You
dude.
got great stories, man.
Stories,
Thank you.
history, like I said,
Yeah.
the decades. You've seen it all, you know, and through the community, through the grapevine, they all know you. And now it's time for you to sign, man. We're gonna have you. Now you gotta give autographs.
Yeah.
all right,
All right.
Dez, aka Flippin'
Wallride
Boards,
X.
Marko, Sharko, Jazbinsek, Tuan
Nguyen.
Nguyen. We out here, man. We'll see y'all next time. Stay tuned. Tell them forever we love y'all. Peace.
Shout out to my homie cat.
Yeah.